It died about 10, 15 minutes ago. Let me plug it up.
We are live.
Thanks for reminding me.
Are we?
Yep. Welcome to Reseller Therapy.
Welcome to Therapy for Resellers.
Here's to you.
Let's see.
What's everybody working on?
You got
today?
that clear stuff there, Brad, don't you?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
You live up there in Tennessee, and that stuff was crystal clear that you just picked up and drank.
Oh, yeah. That's straight
Moonshine.
from the mountain stream right there.
Well, I got the sweet tea today, Brad. You're drinking water?
I am. I want me a
Oh,
sun-dried.
dude, that's even sweeter tea. Mary made it over.
Mary made it.
We got one diehard. Thank you, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Brad's here.
Who's here?
Brad.
Yeah, I thought I'd stop by.
Hey, Brad, how many shout-outs did I do tonight?
Several. Yeah,
Yep.
early in the show.
Chris was nowhere there.
Good. We need him. Switch it to a new channel is going to hurt us for a bit here.
Well, probably.
Eric kept saying resell therapy. It's actually reseller therapy, but we love you, Eric, and your check is incoming.
Your check is in.
Oh,
Hey, have
you
you
guys
guys
haven't heard that yet?
have you guys watched that series, Yellowstone 1923?
Yeah.
That's it.
Did y'all finish it?
Yeah.
I could not
That just
believe
ended
that.
the other day, like last night or the night before was the last.
Yeah. I couldn't believe they ended it that way. But look, my wife just sent me this here. If you guys see it, look.
Yep.
1944 is next.
But are they actually going to do it?
I don't know. I hope so.
There's so
I
many.
mean, I don't want to be a spoiler, but I don't know. They pretty much went all the way into the future at the end of the last one. So,
Sounds like it's turned into CSI Vegas, CSI Miami, CSI Chicago.
well, this is all like they just went back in time.
What's
So
up,
there's
Ken?
time travel. Hey, what's up, Ken?
Yeah, they got on the horse and buggies and time traveled.
We got SSK promo here, so we must have put the word out good enough.
How do you get a horse and buggy up to 88 miles per hour?
Pull it behind a
Out of what?
DeLorean.
Yeah.
There ain't no DeLorean gonna pull no horse and buggy.
DeLoreans could go anywhere. Any win.
Yo, what? Do you ever watch? Do you guys ever watch any of like Vice Grip Garage or anything like that?
Used to, not so much anymore. It just looks like work now.
Yeah. So he went. The Vice Grip Garage guy went to, I think it was like LA, maybe somewhere out in California, maybe San Francisco, and he bought a DeLorean and had to drive it back home. And that was probably one of the hairiest ones I've ever seen him do. It was quite a haul for him to make it home with that thing.
Do you ever watch Gas Monkey Garage?
I don't. No.
That main guy that's on there from Vegas there, we got to meet him when we were at it was one of the Trash to Cash reseller events. He was in the casino. Teresa got to go meet him.
Oh,
Rick
cool.
something.
This is going to show my age. Any of you guys remember that show? It was back before any of the internet. It was on cable. It was called Truckin'. And they would put like modified stuff on trucks. It was just like they'd get like an aftermarket bumper and they'd put it on a pickup truck or running boards. You guys never heard of that?
I haven't heard of that one, but
I don't know if it was
like
Truckin'
Pimp My Ride
USA or it was Truckin'.
That Vice Grip Garage guy.
Sounds familiar.
I don't even know his name. I can't think of his name. He actually lives about 45 minutes from here.
Didn't I think Gas Monkey Garage took theirs off the air and they pretty much went to a YouTube show?
Yep.
And didn't Rev Resell? Didn't he do like a car show with his dad for quite a while?
He did. Yep.
I gotta ask him how to figure out YouTube. It seems like he knows.
He'll tell you he dropped that channel. We'll talk about it after hours.
Yeah, I saw he switched back to reselling. I was watching him there for a little while. I like watching him him and is it Tammy, his wife?
That's my wife. My wife's Tammy.
I know that, but
Oh,
I thought she was a Tammy too.
Oh,
No,
it was
not-
another Tammy.
It's not Tammy.
There's another you, Tammy.
Goodness, I've actually met him. I've actually went to their church, and I can't think of it. Nikki T, and
Yeah, Rev and Nikki
There you
T.
go.
Rev and Nikki T.
I got a whole bag of vintage calls, like old duck calls and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And they're vintage. They're really vintage. Gotta try and figure out what they're not all duck calls though. There's coyote calls and predator calls and duck calls and a little bit of everything. A crow call. A lot of them are actually made out of wood, so I'm hoping there's at least one or two vintage ones that'll sell.
I love Rev's the way he talks.
I do
love
too.
his accent's hilarious.
Yep. He's easy to watch. He's got a very soothing cadence to his voice. Like he's easy
Brad
to watch.
does too. Brad does too.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Brad's got that old okey doke thing going on.
Hey, Brad, how do you like my backdrop?
I like it. It
You like it. It looks
puts
productive.
warm feelings in my heart.
It's a green screen.
It's a green
Is it really?
No,
There's no way that's a green screen.
Roman found us.
Roman's here.
Roman! He's funny.
Games.
Mary asked if you guys remember Shade Tree Mechanic. I used to watch it before NASCAR races.
I do remember Shade Tree Mechanic. Yep.
I don't remember the show. I remember being one.
Roman says someday Brad will stop working and retire and watch Dolphins games all day and then move to South Dakota and live at Corey and Teresa's eBay shop.
Come on down, Roman. Come on down. Let's see. I got to remember how to look stuff up on eBay. Guess I'm listing today.
Brad. No, I don't want to move to Cleveland, Ohio.
I think they're trying to move through here and they get stuck in the snow and stay. You might be right.
Is that what it is?
Mallard tone.
What you making, honey?
Oh, we go from Timmy to what you making, honey? What you making, honey? What you making?
Probably what?
What you making, honey?
Well, if you don't want to finish it, I'll eat it. No me.
I'll eat it, he says.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't scared. I don't know how you tell which one the vintage mallard tone duck calls I'm finding online. Most of them have a model number. This one doesn't. Dang it. I did find one like it. But I don't like that comp. That's not expensive enough. 4 7/8 it says. I need a tape measure. Oh, got one.
You need one? I got one right here.
Got one. I would say that's a 4 7/8. Looks like listed for $24.99. That's not what I was hoping.
Somebody has got my exact shirt. Nice.
Your exact shirt.
Mm-hmm. With the same emblem on it and everything. Oh, there's more than one. So I guess Aeronomic Golf Club is a big deal.
Arrow what?
Aeronomic. A-R-O.
Ergonomic? Oh,
A-R-O-N-I-M-I-N-K.
Corey,
Aeronomic Golf Club.
read my comment on the video about the meetup. Let me go look, Roman.
Hey, Brad,
yeah, man.
did you send anything to my email yet?
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that. I'm gonna get it to you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry
There's
about that.
money sitting in the wind.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Hey,
I got busy. I got busy this weekend. Totally forgot about it, man.
no problem. Doesn't have to be. You can send it to me tomorrow. It's not a big deal.
No, let me do it while we're here, so I remember it.
Peter, my lord.
There's a lot of bathroom talk in that comment, Roman. I don't know if I'm going to read that out loud. Roman made a comment on our video about the meetup, our latest video, I think. A lot of bathroom talk in there.
A lot of urinal talk.
Yep.
How much did he get for that tape measure? That John Deere tape measure?
I don't know if he sold it yet, but I'll bet he gets over 100 for it.
Yeah.
John's got such a good eye. You can tell he's been doing this a long time. Like, he finds stuff that I would have walked by 10 out of 10 times.
Yep.
He just doesn't miss a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, I went down. So we're not at the barn because there's no internet down there.
Pay the bill. If you pay the bill, then you won't have to worry about not having internet.
Yeah. So the tower
on fire.
So the tire caught fire. So now there's no internet, and I've been without it for a couple of weeks now. So we're getting fiber optic on next Tuesday.
Nice.
I feel that you didn't pay the bill. That's why you don't have internet. And now you get fiber optics because you don't want to pay the internet bill.
No, that's not the case, Leroy. Anyway, so I'm having to do. I went down earlier and took all my pictures for my listings, and so now I had to come up here, and that's what I'm doing on my phone's listing. I got cards to do today too. Hey, you guys remember these? Let's see if I'm pulling up. So I got some really cool ones here, like this one right here. You guys recognize that?
Are those the ones you were telling me about the other day?
Yes, these are the 1993 Valiant series. This is an actual cover of a comic book, and this one's Eternal Warrior November #4 comic book. So these are pretty cool. I've been listing those over on my card channel.
Yuck.
Card store.
I'll tell you, I'm spoiled now. I'm up here at I'm on my laptop, and my new monitor is downstairs. Now I'm like, oh no, what do? I went from a 36-inch TV to a 13-inch TV. What the hell do I do now?
Oh, you're on the upstairs today, Leroy?
Yeah. I just want another little change. That's all.
Right.
Nothing wrong with being a little spoiled.
Oh, stop. How is it spoiled?
I see that shop behind you, looking all professional and like you run a real business.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Okay, you want to be a wise guy. You see how many bins are back there?
A couple.
Right?
I like those bins, by the way.
Yeah,
I do
nice.
like bins.
Look how deep they are, Corey.
I know. That's why I like them. They don't get too heavy.
You can't put a whole lot in them, though.
Those
You
are
don't
perfect.
want to.
I mean, look at all that wasted space between the top of that bin and the next shelf, though.
What are you talking about?
You could put a box in there and hold more items.
Listen, I have all smalls.
Oh, okay.
So Corey, I can have up to about 1,000 listings this way, right?
Yep.
So what I do is I start from one and I go to I have it number two right there is a 1,200, and every bin has 25. Now if I'm listing and the box is getting heavy or whatever, I'll just skip it and go to the next box.
Yep.
But I just finished that about 2 weeks ago. Now I started back up at one again. So what I do is now I'll go back up to one. Whatever's in the bin, is it going to the flea market? Because it's been about 5 months. Is it going to the flea market? Am I this morning during the Reseller information show, whatever that is?
Wow. You've been there a while.
I know I can't speak.
Lifting and loafing? That one?
Yeah.
That very obscure show nobody's ever heard of?
Yeah.
The institution.
Come on.
So what I did, Corey, so what I do is I go into that bin, and then the stuff that I haven't sold for a while, or I just know it won't go to the flea market, I'll put it back on, and I'll just put it at auction. So I sold like 4 things today that I put at auction last week. 1 sold for 5, 3 sold for 2. I don't care. They're out of the bin. I put new stuff in the bin, and I keep it moving.
Yeah. We're starting to get to that point too, where you almost have to. I mean, you have to get. We've got inventory that's been here for 4 years. You have to move it out at some point and call it even.
My inventory doesn't last a year and a half.
Oh, ours does. Some of it. I mean, we're starting to buy better, so it's lasting a lot less long. But when we first started, we bought horribly. That's
the eBay side. Okay. Now look at this side. Corey, this is the death pile.
Ooh, I like that side.
Leroy, I like that shop a lot better than the other one.
Hold on. And then all this, where am I going? All that is death pile.
I need to come shop.
Leroy, is that place bigger than your last one? It looks like
it's smaller.
Really?
Yeah.
And
my last one was 900 square feet.
This you get an upstairs.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You get an upstairs and a downstairs here too?
Yeah, I'm upstairs. And what's this? Look, here's his wear shop. Boop.
Okay.
Nice. So I'm upstairs, and then on this side I got a little work table. It's covered up right now. And then this is my nap bed. When I want to take a nap, I lay it down.
It's a nap bed.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, when you're on the show regularly,
and
you got your posters behind you, that door to the, when I look at it, it's on the right hand side. That steps, that's what goes up to where you're at right now.
It doesn't go up to it, but it's a little to the left. I don't know. It's to the right, to the left. Yeah, there's the stairs right there.
Okay.
You're just trying to figure it out so when you come rob me?
We need to know where to load. And
I don't even know where it's at. Yeah. Yeah.
What did he say, Corey? Then run.
So we need to know where to load and unload.
Corey, I got 2 more death piles if you want to see them.
I don't want to see them because it makes me want to drive up there.
This one is full. I mean, look at these bins. These bins aren't like the other bins. Those bins are chock-a-block full. Look how full they are.
Oh,
is that a wheel hub?
Pulley? It's a pulley wheel, isn't it?
It's a pulley.
These things
they smell good.
I can imagine it looks just like the one that's on my old air compressor.
Radios, car radios.
He's got a Salamite. What kind of briefcase is that? I probably said it wrong.
I don't know.
Samsonite?
Samsonite. Yeah, he's got a Samsonite down there. Look.
Just junk. All that's full. Helicopters. It's horrible.
You got helicopters in there?
Remote control.
Oh, there's Marsha. Marsha found us.
Marsha.
If Marsha can find us, anybody can. She promotes
it. What's that mean?
Well, she's the one that promotes it, so she knows,
That's true. What
does that mean?
Brad, Roman says that your bubble wraps look more professional than his inventory.
Oh, do they? Reminds me.
Listen, you want to talk about professional. Don't let Brad show you guys around his place. His place looks like it's disgusting. His place is so nice.
Oh yeah, it's like OCD at its best.
It's like OCD had a baby with OCD.
Yeah,
I could picture that.
Yeah,
that's part of being a 1 on the Enneagram. I'm a perfectionist. So
yep. I told Teresa when you had that listing that I deleted the other day, where it kind of made that double, and then you went and dove into finding out why and making another one just to try and get to the bottom of it. I said, that is so you. I would never do. I'd be like, okay, good enough. Teresa would have dug into it like you did.
Yeah. So about that. So apparently, let me get back over to this screen. So if you have, so what I was doing is I'm just finding listings that I maybe ran in an auction or something on District, and one of the marketplaces at some point didn't sell. So I was just clicking on them, and there's where you click on it, you can tell it to move marketplace. So I sent it over to the dollar auction. Apparently, what it does, it just immediately makes it
Goes live.
It goes live over there. It doesn't. It's not like it doesn't move into the. I thought when I moved it, it would go into the expired category.
Yeah.
Over there as well, and then I'd have the opportunity to actually work on it. So apparently, whenever I did the duplicate and turn it into an auction, I was actually just duplicating what was already live over there. So
yeah,
I did it again, and I just had to delete the other one. After
I was sitting in the house watching a show. Trista's like, "There's a buy it now on there for $20-some." I was like, "Oh no, there can't be." It's like, delete. And then I saw yours. I was like, "Oh, that was definitely he was trying to list that somewhere else, but you weren't."
No, I was actually trying to list it on yours. It's just whenever, for whatever reason, when it import or when it moves it into the marketplace, it makes it live again. So I don't, I don't know, So if you see it, now that I know it does that, if you see one pop up, I'm taking care of it. So give me a minute.
I believe you.
But hey, it's already got 2 bids on it.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Good.
That's good.
Hopefully it gets up there. Starting to get better bids over there. Like the live auctions, the average sale price has just been going up and up. So,
Chris.
Yes.
Was I doing screwdriver handles last week on this show?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I'm trying to go through my expired listings and delete the ones that have been duplicated. That way I don't make the same mistake twice that I did earlier.
Oh my God, Brad. Not you. I know you are God, but
wow.
I was stalking Chris's eBay store, and he finally started listing blenders.
Hey.
I almost fell. That's why I came upstairs, because I wanted to be closer to the Lord. I was like, I don't need to be downstairs. It's a blessing. Like he finally made me feel like I didn't waste my time trying to bless him. Thank you. Now you can take them off and you can throw them all away. I could care less. All I want to do is see that you can.
You stalking my store, Leroy?
I stalk everybody's store.
What do you think about them boots that I listed? Them ski boots. Did you see that?
I don't study it.
Well, it should have been right there next to the blender because I listed them at the same time.
I was in Corey's store yesterday, checking out his store.
That's depressing, isn't it?
It sort of is. Because I see you guys sell 19 items a day. And Brad, don't look at Brad's store. Brad sells like 12 to 19 items a day. I can't do 12 to 19 items a week.
But they're all $3 a piece, so it don't.
It don't matter.
No, it's not that much.
Did I just?
I sold 20 items to one person on Sunday.
That's awesome.
Our store has been down. That's what we did our video on yesterday. Like our eBay store has been down. We hit the lowest 90-day we've had in like 2.5 years. So it's been ugly over there. I think a lot of it's our fault. Like we're correcting that, but it has not been pretty over there.
I sent out. Good Lord. I had 19 orders on eBay. Then I had 5 on Poshmark. Did we have anything anywhere else yesterday, Timmy? Yeah, I sent out a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. It was like overnight, too. It's just like it just happened overnight. It was weird.
Our order volume, like the number of sales we're making, has gone down drastically, which is good. That's what we're trying to do. And our average sale price is going up. We're selling a lot of $100 items and above, which is exactly what we're trying to do, is sell better items and less of them. I don't want to do 20 customers a week. I just don't.
Yeah,
know,
5.
that's where I am too, Corey. Like I want to have like 500 items and that's it.
We're trying really hard to get there. Like we'll always have the bread and butter items.
Yeah.
But we're really trying, like that mixer board, and you'll see Teresa bought a giant Jemmy, like 5 foot tall Jemmy Frankenstein dancing thing. Like we're selling more stuff like that.
If I put the correct name of an item on the listing, okay, so this is a grinding wheel I'm working on, right? So if I put this grinding wheel and I put the size, okay, and I don't put anything else, and I have it up there for 6 months, okay, and it only gets 3 or 4 views, it never comes up on my send an offer. Well, guess what? After 6 months, I don't care how much I change it around.
Yep.
I don't care how much I change it around. It's not going to do anything. So I move it out of the way and put something else in its spot, and I'm not using up my other warehouse. I had all of these racks with just eBay stuff, and I had 1,000, 1,200 items, and it was too much.
Well, and we'll look at our listings. Like we'll go look at some of our old listings, and I know it's been talked about 100 times, but we'll find an old listing that has just a garbage picture, or it's misspelled the brand, or like there's usually something wrong with it. If we're getting a lot of views and no buys, then we outpriced ourselves. But if we're not getting views, it's usually something, either nobody wants it or we messed up the listing. But sometimes you just bought garbage.
Or if you go into a listing, to me, if you go in to a comp, you check your comps, and they got them listed for $30, and then you go and you look at the sold, and they're all only selling for $22.
Well, we've had the market drop on us before, like that, exactly like that. Like the market might have been at $35, but the markets change. We've had the markets fall out on a few items that we had to go change up. You're right. They do that. Well, we've got 3 calls done and we're a little over $50. So I think the calls are not what I thought they were, but they're not terrible. I was really hoping to get a couple $100 a call on some of these old ones.
I don't understand that last part. Call?
It's like a vintage duck call.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you're selling phone calls now?
Yeah. $199 a minute. Give me a call. Uh-oh, Amy's there. Amy, you want to come in and spin your wheel?
Hi, Amy.
Yeah, Amy. Hey, look, you guys don't get to pick on me about George Jones no more.
No, I think that's the shame has been shifted to Amy.
You guys leave Amy alone. I'm Amy and her husband's protector.
You can't get mad.
Look at the top of the chat, Amy. The link's in the top of the chat if you want to jump in.
You can't get mad at a chick for not knowing Metallica. Come on.
I disagree. I think that's a globally known band. You can't not know Metallica.
Yeah.
Even by accident, you would have heard their music in the movie.
I disagree. Everybody, your culture is what you're into. So if that's not in your culture, then but my wife would have no idea who Metallica is.
That's like saying you've never heard of Michael Jackson.
Who's that?
Well, my mom even knows who Metallica is.
I bet my mom don't.
What happened to Leroy?
He said, "Who's that?" Oh. Uh-oh, now
There,
we got
and there she is.
She had to just jump in. She wasn't even ready. She was sitting on the couch. What's going on, friend?
Hey, no, I just finished recording Flippin' Fantastic. So I'm already set up and ready.
Oh, did you spin the wheel over there too?
I keep forgetting the.
What a lame.
No, not at all. Why am I getting like feedback?
It's from
Do you hear yourself talking?
Yeah, but it's like super delayed.
I wonder if it's mine. Here, let me find out.
How about now? I'm just gonna talk.
Hello? Let me see.
Hey, Amy. On one of your thumbnails, do you have million dollar reseller with the shaded of a guy with a question mark in his forehead in front of a storage unit as a
Oh my
thumbnail?
gosh. I don't know what's going on, but I keep hearing it's like echoing.
Good. So it's not me. It's doing it even when I was muted.
If you got your, let me see.
Wow.
A second.
We're not good at this, Amy.
When you're on if you click your settings down there and click audio, do you have the echo cancellation clicked in?
We're in StreamYard, not in.
Well, I'm looking in StreamYard.
Okay.
Amy.
I wish you guys could hear what I'm hearing. It is it's crazy.
I'll put my headphones in.
It's like giving me like auditory stress. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to leave.
Is it better now? We'll go out. Brad's trying to help you.
No, it's not, because it's like delayed too. It's like 5-second delay too. Wow, so strange. Wonder if it's me. Like I have my earbuds in and everything. Oh no.
I don't notice anything.
Hang up and come back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Try the private. Look at the private chat and try that before you go. Unless I put it in the main chat.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that bothers me when you get echoes too much and stuff. It bothers me.
Yeah. So there was some radio station that they used, because radio is actually on a bit of a delay, and they would have like guests on, like famous kind of guests and stuff, and they would actually like start mixing in some of the delayed signal to like throw them off. So they'd be talking like this when I talk.
Having a stroke, Brad?
They were making mockeries of their guests.
Oh, I never thought about that. If Amy still had her YouTube window open, she would have been hearing us plus the YouTube window.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
But we would have heard her. But we would have heard her too.
Yeah, it should have been feeding back for us too, if that were the case.
I like blaming Amy. So if we could just say it was her.
I don't really like this bullying stuff. If I want to get bullying stuff, there's other channels.
Amy's the bully here. You'll see.
She's not. She's a nice person.
Oh, yes.
You know what? I'm leaving.
Leroy said if he wants to get bullied, he'll go back to his other channels.
Leroy, we love you.
We have professional bullies over there.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got to get the link for Amy. Man, I'm not good at this stuff.
That's why I asked Brad to do it all, because he's good at everything. Even praying.
There we go. I think I got it for her.
Brad is the best person in the world.
We're going to have to rename this the Reseller Therapy with Brad. Is what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
It's getting thick in here.
Real thick.
Oh, because you guys don't appreciate your friends. So you guys going to sit there and say it's getting thick. Just
You
give the
got-
guy his flowers. Give him his roses.
You got to support your friends.
Hopefully that's better. I'm sure it will be.
Is it good for you?
Sounds fine.
Is it good for you?
Sounds great.
Did you
Oh
play
my
your
gosh.
computer or anything? Or
I just entered through a different. Corey sent a link, so I entered through that link.
okay.
I think when I was getting off, I think you said something about maybe the
YouTube.
YouTube was open and I was in it, but I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm just a baby.
You've
just
been doing this for a hot
I'm
minute.
just a baby.
I'm just a baby. I've been recording since 9:15
no.
this morning. Like I literally just got off the other one. So I've had lots of coffee, lots of conversation. We had a guest on ours, so I'm gonna leave that for a surprise.
I've seen the thumbnail already.
You did what? No, you didn't.
I just seen it. I went over there and subscribed a minute ago when you told me about it, and I see the thumbnail right now. Oh no, that's 6 months ago. Never mind.
Oh. I could hear
Bringing
somebody.
back the old guests.
No old guests. This is someone new. I heard somebody asking me something about $1 million reseller.
That was last week.
Yeah, that was 11 days ago. I found your channel. I was looking for it and I saw that thumbnail.
Yeah.
eBay is
Gotcha.
dead. eBay is
eBay-
losing sellers. What is happening? I'm not gonna watch that.
Clickbait.
I know what's happening. Yeah, I know what's happening.
That
I actually talked about that in one of my videos.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what we talked about. That was so long ago in my mind. I've moved on. I'm like, what did we talk about? What was it? I don't
See,
remember. I do remember now. Yeah.
Well, see, I made a video about a guy that made a video about why resellers are leaving, and it was total BS. It's my opinion on it. And so I
Your
kind of made
video or
like
his?
No, his. his video. His video. So I kind of made like a slash, kind of like a half rant about it, but I put in there why I thought eBay sellers were leaving the platform. At least 90% of them, and I just feel like they don't understand because everybody's always constantly complaining about fees. And this one person said there was hidden fees, and I'm just like, no, fees aren't hidden. You got to learn the platform. And I think this is what it is. You got part-time sellers, and then you got people that they give up too quick. They don't want to, they start it and 2 weeks later they're done because they don't understand how the system works.
Right.
So the one thing I understand about eBay is that I will never fully understand eBay.
Right.
Yep.
I agree.
And I don't
that
have
100%.
to. As long as I list and it sells, that's all I need to know.
Listen, as long as they keep putting money in my bank account.
There you go.
Yeah.
Same. What was the person saying the hidden fees were?
First he was talking about that 30-cent fee under $10 and 40 cents over $10. He was trying to say that was a hidden fee, and then you got other hidden fees in there, such as all your fees that are normal. He was trying to say that was hidden, and I was like, what? And then he was talking about, eBay charges your fees are 25 to 26% per sale, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, no, because the most I've ever seen for eBay fee is 14 point whatever it is percent. The extra is your promotional fees.
Yeah.
So he was just feeding people false information, because I mean, honestly, Poshmark, if you want to complain about eBay, heck, Poshmark does a flat 20% fee. I mean, complain about that.
Right. Yeah, maybe he was doing promotions and he didn't even know it. And he was doing what the eBay recommended promotion was.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems like he's got so many thousands and thousands of YouTube followers, and I've never seen him before, but he's his videos are very professionally.
Put his name in the private chat.
I know who you're talking about. He's actually a really nice guy. He's super analytical, but I think it's one of those things where if you get super analytical with eBay,
I'm going to go to my
You
history.
kind of get
Leroy.
yourself into trouble because most of it's guesswork.
I'm trying to guess who it could be. I don't know.
I'll put it in the private chat when I can find my history. There it is. History.
So should I will probably know who this person is?
You'll know who it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know who it is.
Will I?
You'll know.
Oh,
Did you get a Happy Meal?
I got a Minecraft Happy
Oh,
Meal.
God.
Look at you guys. Look at
what'd you get? What toy did
There
you
it
get?
is, right here.
Put it
What
private
toy did
chat.
you-
Don't put it in this
I
chat.
think she's going to open it
I'm
to find
looking at it
out.
right now.
Oh, I thought she did it in the car.
I don't think she opened it yet.
I did it. Oh, they feel them. So remember with
There
the
it is, Leroy.
cactus whatever thing, you could feel them and see what they were. They put them in boxes this
I don't
time.
know him.
Look, I'm going to share the channel.
I don't know
I'm
who
gonna
that
share
is.
the video.
Good.
I don't either.
Really?
No,
I'm gonna put the
everything is
video
shorted
in there.
out. Every wire shorts out to the other wire.
I wonder if it's because that piece was floating around in there.
yeah,
I can
There's
throw
the
it away.
title.
It's not
Yeah.
a huge deal.
There's the title of the video.
we're
Oh,
doing
the actual
surgery
video.
on a bunny.
Oh, no idea.
And see, even his tag title says, "Why is selling on eBay so expensive?"
God damn, you made this thing impossible to open.
Because
Because Chris drove up all the fees.
Yeah, I drove up all the fees. Yeah, it's my fault.
Look at it.
What is that?
Well, you got you a Happy
Which
Meal.
one
Where's
is
my
it?
food?
It's right
Oh.
there.
I'm like,
Oh,
trying
I
to-
think I got a fry helmet.
Oh, that's cute.
Hold on, I'm opening. They wrap it in.
In burgers.
they wrap
Oh,
it.
I
Oh my god, that's
did.
so cute. Cute. I love that they wrap it in like a hamburger wrapper.
What is
Oh,
it?
They wrap it in like burger wrap,
I forgot.
What
Teresa
is it?
can't hear me. Or can she?
right?
She can't hear you.
It's a Minecraft toy because the
Here, let's
Minecraft
see if-
movie just came out this weekend.
Oh yeah, she can hear you. She's listening on YouTube.
Oh, gotcha.
Where's she get it from?
McDonald's,
Yeah, McDonald's.
Taco Bell, Chris. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell? Okay.
Happy Meals at Taco Bell.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Are they the adult
Taco
Happy
Bell.
Meals or the kids make Happy Meals?
The
Kids.
kids.
Teresa, do you see why I have to give him crap
Yeah.
sometimes?
What?
It's
What did I
saying
say?
McDonald's.
No, it's an adult.
Oh, it is an adult.
It
meal.
is.
What?
Because you get an option between a 10-piece chicken nugget or a Big Mac.
See there,
Oh.
Leroy? I knew exactly what I was talking about when an adult Happy Meal because they do have them.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean you have to pay more? Or is it just a combo?
I'm sure you have to pay more.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just a combo,
Oh,
right?
But
No, it's actually a Happy Meal. It comes in a box, Happy Meal box, and everything.
comes
For
in a
anybody
box.
who's here for reselling therapy, I apologize. Apparently, we're talking about Burger King and McDonald's.
Why? Teresa's gonna list that Happy Meal toy, so
Yeah.
it's about
Yeah.
reselling.
Leroy, remember the golden egg that
Oh, gosh,
we had?
Chris, I'm
That was an
tired of hearing
adult
about
Happy
it.
Meal. You remember that? The
I'm gonna
golden
go
egg?
look.
What were those one toys called?
Speaking
we
of
were
that stuff,
selling?
I'm gonna go
Cactus.
back.
The
I'm gonna
cactus
go back
toys.
to Amy. She knows, like, all I do is ask her a million questions. Do you find a lot of Happy Meal stuff in the bins? The little
Us or Amy?
Amy.
Amy
Oh.
probably does.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
They're like old, from all different, years. But yeah, I find I find tons of them.
Is there anything that you have, like? So I have like some, not here, but these shelves here. I have like I collect stuff. Like I have a bin of solder and a bin of Craftsman wrenches. Do you have like little areas where when you find a piece of it, you put it in an area, and then when you get enough of it, you list it?
Oh, I do. I'm not as much as in the past because I would list them all in
I don't know
comments.
if you can see that.
What was that? How much did it sell for?
I held it up there really close.
15.
Teresa,
Yeah, I would save like all the little toys and like Peppa Pigs and all the little PVCs, and then I had like listings on Commons and just sell all the little toys, like the little ones.
Yeah.
I got a friend that lives in Alabama. You guys probably seen him in the chat over on Picking and Grinning and Pac Mac. Him and his wife, that's what they sell. They sell McDonald's toys on Whatnot.
Oh, like from all the different ages or times?
Yeah.
I've heard they do decent in booths.
They got thousands of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where did they get them?
I have no idea, but he did. That's what they've had them, and that's what they sell over on Whatnot.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. Yeah, I saw some. I went Thursday, and I found a bunch of like Burger King ones. Like they were like Smurfette and stuff like that. Smurfette and Gargamel. I think they were Burger King ones. They were kind of cute. Not sure how old they were
throw
though.
that away then.
Yeah.
Like it's burnt.
So I brought my wheel over here.
Which means some of those diodes and stuff in there are bad.
Of course you did.
Leroy, do you know about the wheel?
What's going on with this wheel thing?
So I mean, you know Corey well enough to know that Corey dislikes more things than he likes, right?
Yes.
So I found a wheel in one of my auction totes. It's this wheel right here, Leroy. It's one of these. So you can like dry eraser, stuff on it. So I dry erasered a bunch of stuff that Chat GPT told me that Corey specifically from Grams and Pops dislikes, hates more specifically. So I wrote them all down and I spin the wheel every day and I.
She does.
Can you spin it right now?
Huh?
Can you spin it right now?
Yeah. That's why I popped on so I can spin the wheel.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna blow you up here.
Oh, geez.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. Well, what if it lands on one from yesterday? But
that's a nice wheel.
It is. It's really nice.
Spin.
It spins good too.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we did that one yesterday.
All right, respin.
All right, I'll do a little spin. Okay, here it is right here. It's this one right here, this green one. And it says, Corey hates tidy whities.
Facts.
How many of them are true?
Do what?
How many of them?
So far, every one.
Tidy
She's
whities.
not been wrong yet.
So can I go on AI and ask what things I do like?
Yeah, if you specifically say like your YouTube channel name and stuff, so it can like pull from there, it should tell you. I mean, it was pretty funny because I'm pretty like sassy and sarcastic. And I asked ChatGPT to give me like 50 things that Corey from Grams and Pops might hate. And some of them were like really funny. Like they were like kind of like throwing shade to like other resellers. Like, and it was kind of funny.
Oh, no.
Now I want to see that list.
Was hoodies in there?
Was hoodies in there?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. But did I put it
She
in
did
there?
add it.
I did. Did I add it? I've erased some of them and replaced them. But yesterday's was Corey hates people who clap when the plane lands. Was that yesterday's?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
So it's
what do
pretty
you?
funny.
What do you?
Why do you hate people that clap when the plane lands, Corey?
Mostly because they're people, but also because that's their job. You shouldn't have to clap when it lands. That's expected.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
If it's out of the ordinary or deserves a clap, it's when something other than the expected happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that with ChatGPT about me. See what it says.
Uh-huh.
You better have a whole day to read that one.
Yes.
GPT.
My ChatGPT is the free version, and I run out like super quick. You can only get like certain amount of pictures and responses a day, and I run out every
paid version
You know
is
what
so
the-
worth
single
it.
day.
Andy.
Do you know what the limit is on that? Because I have the free version also, and it's like it takes 2 or 3 days before I can get a new thumbnail back.
Yeah, I
Usually it's
don't-
just a day.
yeah, mine will say like, oh, you have to wait 4 hours, or something
Yeah.
like that. I
And
don't
if you
know.
just start a new thread, well, that's the thing I like about the paid version. You can just start a new thread if you run out, and you can still use it.
But I heard that the paid version is like I was talking to somebody today that was on the podcast that the paid version, the pictures that this person was getting were like not as good as the free one. Like it was
They're
common.
not.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's because when people go to the paid version, like here, let me look. I'll tell you for sure. If you go
Leroy,
to the
look
paid
at this.
version, instead of just being Chat GPT like the free version, you
Mhm.
have 03, 03 mini, 01, 4.5, 4.0 with scheduling tasks, and 4.0. And it
Okay.
depends on which model you're using. Some of those models suck at pictures.
Oh,
And you could choose which model you want to use.
but you have to pay for one of those models, or do you
No,
get access
when
to
you
all
pay
of them?
for your subscription, you get access to all of them.
And that's the $20 a month one.
Yeah. Like
Gotcha.
when I'm using Chat GPT for business planning or something like that, if I'm trying to strategize how to change a business or do something better,
Mm-hmm.
I'll usually use like the newest one. Usually it'll have one that'll say advanced reasoning. Like right now it's 4.5. So you're going to get better thought out answers when you're doing it on that.
Right.
And then the scheduling one I never use because I don't want it doing stuff for me. I just
Right.
want it to answer questions.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
need it
yeah.
scheduling emails and stuff for
So
me.
do
I
you
don't want to
download
go
the
there.
app?
I just use the web browser version.
Because
I don't have it on my phone either.
You
it's just on the
don't?
computer.
Oh
I just
my
use it on the
God.
computer.
That's so boomer of you, Corey.
I hate doing things on my phone. I use my phone for phone calls and texts.
He
Phone calls.
He has
Oh, ugh.
full-on conversations with ChatGPT for hours.
Yeah, but on the computer, I'm not a big person for doing a lot of things on my cell phone. Like I could still use a flip phone. I wouldn't notice.
Oh my gosh.
Have y'all tried Gemini?
What's
A little
that?
bit.
Gemini, it's on your phone. It's a Google version. It actually, I mean, it has
You use it on the browser,
conversation with
too.
you.
Wait. Is
It has a-
Gemini's on Apple or?
Yes, ma'am.
It's the
I
Google
don't.
version.
I don't have that. I don't have Apple.
Well, I don't know if it's on Android or not, but I know it's on my iPhone.
I don't
Because
have
I'm
it on my
contemplating paying for
iPhone. Well,
the
it might be there, and I just don't use it.
the $20 a month plan for.
I haven't regretted it.
Yeah, I mean, I use it all the time, like literally all the time. Like,
Here's how I use mine and why I paid for it. When you're doing the paid version, it'll save your threads. So I have a thread, like a conversation that's just grams and pops, and I have a thread that's reseller therapy, and I have a thread that's the dollar auction, for example. And then I go in when I'm doing thumbnails or titles or descriptions or just trying to figure out business strategy or anything like that. I go into that thread and it remembers everything about that business. So if I ask a question about the business, it already knows all the history of that business that we've ever talked about, and it remembers it. Plus, when I'm doing like grams and pops, like it knows my voice. Like I uploaded our books, like my books to that. And I said, anything we write for grams and pops, write in this style.
Yeah.
And then it's different for the other ones. So it's just having it remember, like it's like having different advisors.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I use it. I love it. I love it. That's great. I didn't even think of doing that because it saves mine too. Like on the free version, it saves threads, but I didn't even think to go back. Like I have one that says like flippin' fantastic thumbnail, and I didn't even think to keep going back in there.
Once I find a style, especially for like descriptions, like on the podcast for Unemployed for a Living, like we do our description in a certain layout every time. And I told it, like I had to work with it to get that layout, but now that it has it, I say use our description layout,
Mhm.
and I tell it what the episode's about and say, give me a good description for this. And then it always knows to use the same formatting.
That makes sense. I've just been like, oh, yeah, that's great. I'm glad we talked about it. I have like so many different ones that I should have
Things
just.
Corey does not hate. AI.
That's true. We're not that though. We're not making a things Corey hates. That would
We
just
don't want to do anything positive, huh?
it would just have to be like it would just be three of these little spaces. Corey loves 3 things. That's it. Side hustles, Teresa and cookies. Oh my
Who's
gosh.
here?
Somebody
That's
popping
me.
in.
Getting mail?
Is that the somebody's popping in the StreamYard?
I don't know
No,
what that
that's
was.
somebody's delivering something to our house.
Oh man.
Brad's
Well-
getting UPS deliveries.
Now you guys got me on Chat GBT over here.
Love it.
Hey, Leroy,
the
did you see
logo
that?
for this show came from that.
Did you see that shirt print, Leroy?
No, I couldn't read it. I'm on
It
computer.
says I'm a black and gold wearing, towel waving, stadium rocking, smack talking, Baltimore hating, Steel City loving, Pitt football diehard fan.
Who, me?
No, that's what the shirt says.
Oh,
It's a Pittsburgh Steelers football fan
Oh.
shirt.
Here, add this to your wheel, Amy. Shirts like that, I hate. And here's why. When you wear a shirt with that many words on it, some asshole's going to stop you and say, let me read their shirt. Let me read the rest of your shirt. And then you're held up with a stranger reading your shirt. I hate shirts like that. That's why mine's 2 words. If you can't read this as I walk by, we ain't friends.
I can't add that to the wheel. We've already talked about it. It's going to be new. I'm going to cover up the spots because y'all are cheaters and try to read the wheel ahead of time.
I could give you new material every week. You just keep watching. We'll keep adding.
Well, Chat GBT will give me new stuff and it'll say, "Oh yeah, guess
You
what?"
just have to reach out to me. I can give you lots too.
Don't do that. That just gives me chills thinking about it. That list is going to be not good for me.
Oh geez. Oh my gosh.
what is really going on here?
What is really going on?
All right. I have to go get ready for the auction tonight and
Good luck, Amy.
thanks. I'll
Find me some good stuff.
okay. I'll be back to spin the wheel next week, okay?
You have to find one tool, okay?
One tool. Ooh. I'll keep an eye out for it.
In a toy bin. It could be a tool toy.
True. It could be a measuring tape. That's a tool.
Yep. Have a good day.
Bye.
Peace. Lame, huh, Teresa?
Hi, Teresa.
She said this is a lame podcast.
Brad, you ready?
4. Oh,
Other way. There you go.
I need to get further away so our hands are the same size.
You're gonna go the other way. There you go.
There we go.
Nope, the other way. You had it first. Opposite. You're gonna go opposite for some. Yeah, there you go. Where's Brad going?
Hey, on my screen, it's right. My screen, it's right there.
No, wrong way.
Connected on mine.
What's going on? 540 flips. I'm not slacking. I'm eating. I'm having lunch. I'm hungry.
Yeah, they asked on your show this morning if refreshments were included on the show, and I was like, there's always refreshments when Leroy's involved. I sent you that invoice, Leroy.
I appreciate it, sir.
You need to check it, make sure it looks right for you.
I'll check. You sent it to my email.
Yeah, I sent it to your email.
It's almost time to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
I love that little mattress. I take that little mattress, I put it right down here on the floor, take my shoes off, put the fan on, and I'll take a nap for a half hour, 45 minutes, put the mat back up, and go on my way.
Leroy's getting old. He's falling into the old category.
Hey, Corey, guess what I did yesterday? I ran out of gas.
Oh, that's not cool.
No.
Corey, you muted. Corey, you're muted.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I don't know how I got muted. Oh, I took my headphones out. It's been a lot of years since I run a vehicle out of gas. We have a quarter tank rule here. Teresa does not adhere to it very often, but in South Dakota, quarter tank, that's out of gas.
I run it down to the bare minimum. To where, like, the next time you get in a vehicle, the first place you're going is the gas station.
Yeah, but what happens if you're ADD like me and you forget, you get in the car, you're just like, oh my God, I gotta go to blah, 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 and then you.
Problem is, Chris, if you run out of gas in the middle of nowhere, you don't freeze to death. We would. So quarter tank is out of gas here.
Yeah, Tammy gets on to me about it all the time. She's like, why don't you put gas down? I'm like, we still got 30 miles to go.
Mike.
Oh, there, Mike.
0 to empty is standard. That's Teresa. That there's lights and bells that tell you when you need to go to a gas station.
When I'm at 30 miles.
There's a
drives me crazy.
there's a link, Mike, if you need some therapy.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat, there's a link in the top of the chat if anybody wants to join in. Mike might need some therapy.
I need some therapy after hearing about what happened between Corey and Mike at the urinal.
Mike was not at the urinal. That was a different Mike.
So we were at
What are you still here for?
because we were at the reseller in Cincinnati, and Mike left his phone sitting on the table. You can take pictures without turning the phone on, right?
Nice.
Mo?
So we had some butt shots like this with our elbows. Corey took it in the bathroom and took a picture of a nasty urinal.
We loaded his phone pretty full of pictures while I was sitting at that table. And the best part of that was the confidence he had when he came back. It's locked and you don't know my code. And then he said, look at your pictures.
I would have been so mad.
I didn't know you could do that.
Mike
You
takes
should have just left them on there for him to discover later.
Wait a
We
minute.
wanted-
You mean you
we
could
wanted
take
to read
pictures on your you could take pictures with your phone even though it's locked?
Yeah.
We couldn't.
You could turn the camera on a phone without unlocking it. Here, look. My phone's locked. There's a little camera button right there.
Oh. You're 100% correct. Just hold it down and start taking
Hold
pictures.
it down and take pictures.
How about that?
Lesson learned.
Leroy, you coming to the 100 mile in a couple of weeks, Brandon?
Brandon asked. Brandon, I am not sure.
Where's the 100-mile at? South Carolina?
Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah. I have a couple of things I got to look over. So, I don't know.
Isn't there some highway sale that starts at the beginning of May? like around Georgia, Tennessee line or something.
127.
No, that's in August.
Hey,
Look
Mike.
who has
Look
joined
what
us for some
happened.
therapy.
So dumb.
Oh, they did let him in.
I had to come on here just to set the record straight.
Here you go.
Uh-oh.
You got your Scotty feeler?
The way that it went down
Or we just
was
stretch
Corey
it out?
was standing next to me at the urinal. I simply said, "Nice watch." He said, "I'm not wearing one." I replied with, "I know," and that was it.
He said what? Can you repeat that? You said what? You were standing at the urinal. Go ahead.
I always wear a watch.
Well,
Mike, you were
I
at
didn't
the
see it.
urinal.
I'm sorry. I was on the right hand side.
Yeah, well, I have blue marker.
Mike, did you hear my story about when I was at the casino?
No, I just came in. I forgot.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
say,
thought
I
y'all were
didn't
going
say it
live
here.
at
I've
1:30.
said it before. So I was at a casino, right? And you go in, they got a ton of urinals, right? So I walk in, I go to the bathroom. All of a sudden, I hear the guy next to me saying, excuse me, sir, you're peeing on my shoe." It wasn't me. It was the guy next to him was peeing on his shoe. I was dying. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you must really been trying to look at him. Why are you not paying attention when you're peeing?
What do you
Yeah.
do in that situation? Like, what's the proper etiquette in that situation?
Excuse me, sir, you're peeing on my shoe. What else do you say?
It's on his shoe back. No question.
Just piss out his pants.
That's it.
Water fight.
Was it a boot or like one of the tennis shoes where it soaks in?
I don't know. I was too busy trying not to laugh and pee on myself.
My only complaint with
I left
urinal,
that. Hey, it's real sad when you're at a casino. There's thousands of people, right? When a guy walks out of the bathroom laughing, that's not funny. My face was red, and I was by myself, and I was cracking up. I'm like, wow, these people must really think I'm a pervert or something.
I threw a guy's phone in the toilet in the stalls one time.
Well,
Sitting
that's
in the
because he
stall.
didn't show you his watch.
I was sitting in a stall and he was sitting in the other stall, and all of a sudden his phone slid under my stall. Like, it just kind of skittered across into my stall. I was like, I don't know what the hell you're doing with that phone. But it went in the toilet.
see, the best thing to do is like you have to do it with like your really, really close friends. But the best thing is just to walk in there and go, "Sir, that's illegal." And they'll be like, "What?" And I'm like, "A grown man touching a little boy's penis like that." Like, while they're peeing.
Yeah, it doesn't go away. Doesn't go well in a stranger crowd, huh?
Yeah, I know. Not a stranger, but just do that kind of stuff, and just because everybody else around will laugh about it.
Can't
How
take
y'all
Mike
doing?
anywhere.
How y'all doing?
Hanging in there, Mike.
How you been, Mike?
Crappy.
Oh, I've been crappy. I've been prepping for an auction that I got tonight, and then for the cards, I'm doing some cards again, like to close out my week over there from the raid train, and then freaking Amy and Mo got me up at the butt crack of dawn. I had to go to Starbucks at 7:00 this morning because their dumbasses record at 8 a.m. Dumb rear ends.
No, I wasn't.
The guest
We
was.
just figured out who their guest was, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, did they not say? My
They
bad.
didn't say.
My bad,
Don't
Amy.
worry, you're only breaking the news to like 4 people here. It ain't gonna matter.
Oh, wait a minute. Who is our guest?
Chris, why are you always behind?
What?
God,
Gosh.
Mike, you thought I was bad. He makes me look like a saint.
Oh, don't worry. It's great because we had a situation that came up with our podcast. Like we went all in on this, on something that is more common now. Then it turns out that Amy was aware of this, like completely oblivious to our podcast that comes out tomorrow. So we doubled down on it, and it gets to the point where I call Amy Riri, and it goes over her head because she doesn't know, like, you know, the R word. And I'm like, and she's like, I don't know. Then I call her it, and she's like, maybe it's just going over my head. I don't know. And I'm like, you're just proving the point, Amy. Like, it's gonna be a very, very enjoyable episode.
Put your bib back on
with those two ladies, minus the having to wake up. I'm still pissed.
They record that early?
Yes.
Mike, what time zone you in?
Central.
Okay, so you're an hour behind. Okay.
That's because he moved away.
No. You're an hour ahead. Central is standard. That's it. Central is.
That's it right in there.
Central covers more than probably the most area in the country, probably.
Yeah, but not the most people. East Coast has the most people.
Yes.
Nobody
not
cares.
A standard you want to.
No, just because you move from the East Coast don't mean now you can talk bad about us.
Standard time is normal time.
Amen.
We're the
Mike,
center of the country for a reason.
Mike, don't talk bad about the East Coast.
The East Coast.
Don't talk bad about the East Coast.
Don't talk bad about the East Coast.
No.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the East Coast, maybe Eastern does have more. They definitely have more people.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But
we're not going by population, though.
Hold on. Let me see. Time
You
zone.
know about brains and beauty?
This is important stuff we do here, folks. we're going to go with time zones by
population.
No, by square miles in U.S.
Central's got to cover more square miles, I would think. 994. 994. Pretty light. What do you think? $5.99? $6.99 it is.
$6.99 a pound.
$6.99 to ship.
Oh,
Space Jam guys.
So what do y'all therapize about?
Pretty much.
We give Chris therapy.
I know there's more jerks on the East Coast than it is out west.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, it depends on how far you go west. Because I lived in California for 10 years, and I didn't know hardly any of my neighbors. Like maybe one, like even at apartment complexes, like one of the
minus the Pacific Coast.
I don't know. Corey's like, you don't know people? Sounds like heaven.
I don't see a problem.
Corey doesn't like people, but he does his own meetup. That makes no sense.
I like individuals. Groups of people, not so much. I like individuals, though.
If you could pick and choose the group, it's okay.
Yeah,
we're getting a sign to put in our front yard and on our door that says "We don't."
You see what I did though? I made them buy tickets to come see me.
You didn't make them.
It works.
You suggested that if they bought tickets, they would be able to see you.
It was not a suggestion. Nobody got in for free.
Yeah, but you didn't make them. You didn't grab them by the throat and say, "You gotta buy tickets."
No, it was not a forceful thing. No, I don't mind people in small groups. Large groups, I'm not a fan of. In general, not all the time. Dang it! Can't find my own listing.
Are y'all actually working during this? Is that what it is?
Well, it is, which makes the show super boring for anybody watching. But that's the idea, is to try to do some work while we're doing this.
Well, Leroy just doubles down. He does it twice on Tuesday, so
he did.
What it is Teresa and my wife figured out it was the only way to actually get Corey and I to actually list some things.
It's funny you say that. Teresa mentioned that in our show yesterday.
What did I mention?
This was a way to get me to actually do something productive.
When it comes to online sales, I'm a kept man. What can I say?
But we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, and I still haven't listed all the duck calls. So how productive is it really?
Yeah, but how many duck calls did you have?
4, 5, 9. Is that a lot?
No, it's not.
Yeah, 9 things in an hour. If you're not even done yet. Yeah.
I'm bouncing around. I'm listing Space Jam stuff now. These guys.
See, that's cheating. You're just going with the barcodes.
I'm listing these on the dollar auction, so the barcode wouldn't do me any good.
Mike, is that your eBay room?
Kind of, sort of, yes, sir. It's not really eBay. This is just like where I come up here in a list. I do some online auctions, and I keep a lot of my stuff down in the garage, like most of my listed inventory. Well, I can't really say listed inventory. I got 44. We determined this morning I have 44 items listed on eBay.
That's your recording studio. You gonna have cameras hanging from the ceilings and shit like Dave does pretty soon?
Yeah. All the mirrors are over that way. All right. Oh, sorry, over that way.
It looks like you got Leroy. Leroy, look at his nap chair. See it right behind him? It's gray. You see it? He's got one.
Which one? My recliners?
No, yeah, that gray one right there. I bet you that's nice and comfy, Leroy.
Oh, dude, I just had lunch up here, and I was about to kick off. Went downstairs to smoke a cigarette, and that's when I saw y'all were on. And I was like, well, shoot. All right, I'm going to come up here. But, yeah, I was about to take a nap in it. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll think about it. I'm not really listing anything on eBay. So I'm the worst person to bring on here. I'll do the therapy stuff. Y'all can.
Somebody's got to do the talking because we're not doing much of it while we're listing.
I know. Neither are any of the viewers.
No.
Yeah.
Other viewers?
Well, again, there's 7, and most of them are us, I think. So, brand new channel today.
Let's see. Who did you have in here? Mary McQuain's in here. You had Roman.
Wife's breaking out the wallet. She's getting ready to spend some money.
You got SSK Upstate.
What?
Ken said one thing and ditched, I guess. Red Cardinal Treasures is in here.
Hey, Marcia.
Beach by Repeat. Still hater. Shut up, Amy.
Brandon says Eastern is also called Eastern Standard Time.
How do you delete a comment?
Everything is Eastern Standard Time. Or sorry, everything is Standard Time.
What comment you trying to delete?
That Eastern Standard comment. We don't want none of that logic here.
That's what Mike. That's what I said. That's when I put the post in the chat. I put it at Eastern Standard Time and not Central Time.
Yeah, my bad. I still can't relate. I'll sit there and I'll look at something. I get time and I'll be like, okay, and you started at this. And then in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're just going to push it to Eastern Standard. And I'm like, no. I was factoring in the Central Standard part of the Eastern Standard, but then I schedule it at the Eastern Standard instead of the Central. It gets confusing because I operate with friends that all live on East Coast. I mean, Rod does, Dave does, Kerry does, Kevin does. And like when they're all like, all right, we're going to do it at this time. Nobody takes into consideration me at all. I mean, you're talking Eric, Tim, Chernock, Leroy, all of them. So like we'll have a chat between the owners of the Dibbed marketplaces and stuff. And you factor that kind of.
You show up an hour early?
Yeah.
I've got a Dibbed.
Actually, no, an hour late. Or I'll just forget about it. They're like, oh, yeah, we said we were going to do it at this time. And everybody just says the time. They don't say Eastern Standard.
No.
So I just read the time as the time, and I show up at the time, and it turns out it was an hour late.
Yeah, but how long did you live in Eastern Standard Time?
2019 to last year.
So it was only a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I met you, you were Eastern Standard Time. That's why I liked you. But now that you're in Central Standard Time, man,
Ow.
I don't
Had I
it.
known it was that easy to piss you off, I'd have moved a long time ago, Leroy.
hey, you guys never heard this story. So, Mike, the route Mike used to take to go from Virginia to Florida, he'd go by
Georgia.
my house. He'd go
Georgia.
to Georgia. He'd go by my house, and it was like 5 miles off the highway.
Mm-hmm.
About 5 miles off the highway. So he told me he was going to stop by, but I didn't believe him, and I didn't lock the door. So I'm in my old warehouse, and it's like a cubby. And this son of a gun comes walking up behind me, and I think I was live or something. He scared the living piss out of me. I was so mad because he knew where my warehouse was because he was there before.
Yeah. How is your structure nowadays, Leroy, at the new place?
It's nice. It's nice. It's those guys were saying, "Oh, is it bigger?" It's
Do
not.
you have a
It's
loft
actually-
area?
Yeah, I'm up in it now.
You're in the loft.
Yeah.
So you don't have to carry all your heavyweight crap upstairs. You just leave it down now.
No, it's all my eBay is all upstairs.
Huh?
This is all upstairs. All my eBay is all upstairs. That's all upstairs.
No, I mean all that crap that you had in the loft before.
Just like the lawnmowers and all that.
The unlisted stuff. Or like right when you walked in the door over at the base of the stairs, you had all the heavier, bigger stuff.
Yeah, I don't have much heavier, bigger stuff anymore. So
Okay.
I eliminated all that.
We
So,
got to get it back. You got to buy out that shop under you.
no, that's the landlord. No, I'm not buying that out. No, it's all small stuff. When are you leaving to go to Virginia, Mike?
I'm actually I was supposed to leave on Tuesday.
That's today.
Drive up there.
Yeah, that is today.
What is that? The 29th?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday the 29th. But instead, I decided like I'm gonna go to Nashville, and because we would leave on the 27th. It's 2 days difference. And I'm like, man, okay. I don't
Are you
want
going to Nashville, Mike?
I guess, yep.
I get. You sound so excited.
I had no intention on doing it. Then Jimmy was planning on going back when Jimmy was on the podcast. And Jimmy was like, oh, I got to order stickers for Nashville. And I was like, all right. And I didn't know he was talking about reseller leftovers. But, yeah, then Ray, I get a message from Ray, like, I don't know, probably 3 hours after Jimmy had mentioned something like that. And he's like, hey, you coming to Nashville? And I was like, no. I was like, you need stickers? And he's like, yes, 150 of them sent to this address, please. And I was like, well, shit. All right, I'll send you some stickers. And then I called Kevin. I was like, hey, you going to Nashville? Like, you got a hotel room? You got anybody staying with you? He's like, nope. And I was like, well, I'm coming up Tuesday. And he said, come up a few days early, just go to Nashville. So I get to split it up. It's like 13-hour drive now to Kevin's. So I can go like 7.5. It adds an hour and a half, but I get to go up to Nashville, which I've never been to.
That's a lot further drive to Kevin's than I thought it was for you. I figured you were closer than that.
No, I was 8.5 in Columbus, and it takes about 4 hours. Actually, from where we live to here, it takes 4.5 hours. So I'll put it at 13. You save a little bit of time instead of going that way, because I could go up to Montgomery and then cut over to like take this shot through by Leroy and everything, but you got to go through Atlanta. So I just completely I get rid of that.
I'd avoid that.
Which way you go?
Straight up to Tennessee and then cut over.
Where do you go all the way to Nashville in Tennessee? Where do you go?
No, it's someplace just west of Chattanooga.
Okay, so you Interstate 59 over to 24. And then on
I
75.
don't know new freeways. Let's see, Montgomery up to, where did it have me going? I guess 59 runs straight into 59 runs straight into Chattanooga, just west.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be about 45 minutes to an hour from us here. Once you get there,
What's that?
you'd be about 45 minutes to an hour away from us from there.
At Chattanooga?
Yeah, when you get to where 59 intersects with 24 outside of Chattanooga.
Oh, that's where you're at over there by Chattanooga?
Pretty close. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes away from Chattanooga.
On the other side.
On the Nashville side.
On the Nashville.
I'm about halfway between Chattanooga and Nashville.
How far are you from Dickerson?
Dixon? I think it's took me about an hour 45 to get there.
Oh, I might be going to Dixon one day. I'm gonna go meet you.
Again? You going again?
No, I don't need no more son of a gun bins.
Yeah, so here it's crazy. Here to Nashville, 7 hours and 6 minutes. From Dave, for Dave to come to my house, for me to go to Dave's house, it's like 6 hours, 15 minutes.
Really?
Just driving across Florida?
Yeah.
Where are you at now? Are
He's just over the line in Alabama, right?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, you got all of Pensacola Beach, and then you got Gulf Breeze and stuff like that, but we're in between Pensacola and Destin.
Okay, so you moved. Last time I talked to you,
Navarre. You're in Crestview. We were in Crestview and building in Defuniak.
Yeah.
And then that just took a turn for the worse, and with the custom builder. And we're like, my wife got just super pissed at him. We just like, kiss my ass. I'm called Veterans United, and they just said, yeah, you get this amount of money. And I said, she ain't gonna need more. She better not need more.
Hey, do you know where St. George Island is? Apalachicola. Well, it's between Panama City and Alligator Point. You know where Alligator Point is?
I've seen. Okay, I see it right here. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go down there twice a year. We used to go down there twice a year, but we haven't been the last 3 years because it's just gotten, holy cow, man. You used to go down there and stay on a house on the beach for a month for right around $2,000-3,000. Now you go down there and it costs you $5,000 for a week. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we love that place down there, Apalachicola and all that.
See, they have little places like that. It's a place called 30A. I mean, this all used to be 30A, anything that ran along the coast. But now, further down, past Destin and stuff, you have this little offshoot that runs right along the beach, and it goes to this town called Seaside. And that's where they filmed the Truman Show. You know, like, and if I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, or whatever.
Yeah.
I shit you not, my wife and I went there the first time, and we were camping down there near there at a state park. We drive into Seaside, and the kids outnumber the parents probably 8-1.
Jeez. Young community?
Teenagers on bikes and golf carts and everywhere, like town square, all this stuff. And it freaked me the hell out.
Yeah, I wouldn't like
it really bugged me. It was almost like a mixture of Pleasantville and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like, where are the parents at? I was wondering.
Teenagers
we
are
always kind of preferred
extremely stupid creatures.
Yeah, we always preferred Destin to like Panama City because it seemed like an older crowd at Destin. But
oh yeah, like Panama City and Pensacola, those are going to be the ones that are go-to for college kids. Like, those are the ones that'll have the rules on the beach and everything about like no alcohol whatsoever, and they put a curfew in place, stuff like that, because it gets so out of hand. Which, I mean, that's great. It sucks kids can't let loose and have fun the way that we did when we were growing up and have spring breaks like that. But, you know, you shit the bed too many times. Like, it just gets worse and worse with each generation. I mean, for the love of God, we got people calling hot dogs glizzies. Like, I think if you're that stupid, you can't be trusted with alcohol. So,
You
Call
eat
hot
one
dogs
time,
what?
Now you can't do anything.
I can barely cope with it myself, and then I got to explain it to another old person.
I don't even
Glizzies.
know.
They call them glizzies.
Glizzies.
You don't have to explain that.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a hot dog. It's just a made up
I
word for a
didn't when
hot
I
dog.
first heard it either.
And you obviously don't watch Grams and Pops translation language generational breakdown videos.
Do they
Yeah,
have
get on
one of
TikTok,
those?
Chris.
I will watch them and we will figure it out.
Oh yeah, there you go. Watch them on TikTok or Instagram, and it's basically them with their daughter, like giving them pop quizzes on what these newfangled words are.
I've seen some of those videos.
And you can
Not
just
all of
see, just the level of frustration increase in Corey's "get off my lawn" meter. He's just
Yep.
like,
That's not untrue.
he's like, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Some of that
Yeah.
crap is so dumb.
Oh,
Right?
it is super frustrating.
Mm.
I thought
those
you
are-
were all friends because your football teams sucked. Brandon, shut up.
I don't have a football
Did
team.
something happen with Mike's microphone?
No.
Because he was talking bad about my football team.
No, I didn't say it. Brandon said
No,
that.
he
I
didn't.
thought you were all friends because your football team sucked.
I don't agree with that.
I don't either. I think the Baltimore suck. They can't even win a championship.
Oh, shots fired.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, Mike. I'm sorry to blame you. I didn't read the comment.
Yeah, I think
To that
He's in, the
conversation.
same, he's in the same boat as everybody else partaking on this
Yeah.
live right now.
Yeah.
What the hell, Brent?
my boat is without oars in Shit Creek. So
Who's your team, Mike?
the Cowboys.
Oh man.
Oh, the Jimmy Jones takeover?
I'm so sorry.
Huh? What do you say?
I'm so sorry.
The Jimmy Jones takeover?
Did Jimmy Jones?
Yeah. Jerry Jones, whatever his dumb name is.
Did you just buy something off McCoy for $65?
Ah! Tommy!
So you just bought two of them instead of one.
Oh, wow. Chris, you're live.
Somebody drive over, do mouth to mouth on him, wake him back up.
She's buying lounge flies again. She done got hooked on
Hey,
them
Mike,
things
you
again.
don't have to drive the trailer much anymore, huh? It's not with you no more, right?
No.
That's good. That was a long
What?
drive with that thing.
Well, it ain't no longer. I'm just towing something.
Yeah.
No, but just the feasible nature of it, like at the moment, it's not great. It'll come into play further down the road, probably. Like once we can set up some private picks and stuff like that. But just to be driving it back and forth and like having it empty, it didn't make sense. Like most of the stuff will be operated, from Virginia, and then we can go out.
Yeah.
And I got a super flexible schedule, so like if I got to go up there, I can just go up a couple of days early,
And grab it.
and then I don't have to drive 2 days in a row because I've got family and friends that do like hot shotting, and it's the same thing like trucking, dude. Like I don't understand how you can just get up and like I'm just going to do this for 11 hours each day
No way.
because it's exhausting. I can drive for 13 hours and be fine. But like, do I want to do it back to back dating? Hell no. I don't even want to do it. Like,
I can drive for like 2 hours and I got to stop and pee somewhere. And 4 hours, I need a nap.
So hot shotting is when both drivers do 11 hours. Is that what it is, Mike?
no. It's just shorter runs, lighter loads, like where you have.
Oh, I thought you said there was double
They're
timeless.
just pulling with a truck instead of a diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they call it? OTR is the other thing. Over the road, I think is what it was. But
Was it U-Ship they were using to do
I
that?
think they did.
They still do, but a lot of times it's through a courier.
Throw.
Like,
Oh, that's a horrible picture.
I'm just curious how Flea Market Flipper does. I like to find out more without paying for a stupid class. But
Do you
sorry,
have a course?
Whatever. Like find out like what do you do with freight, like that kind of stuff, because some people could drop it off at the airport and it'll be fine. They're in a good hub or something, but then some others are like, no, like you need to send it rail. I'm like, geez, like how do you figure out what is what?
Well, if you need to know how to do freight, just call me. That's what we used to do.
Is it?
Yeah, we used to ship freight stuff all the time.
Do
Just get
y'all-
an account on Freight Center and put in the dimensions and the weight of it. They'll come pick it up from your house.
but
They'll
it's
give you like 6 bids and you pick the one you want to ship with.
it's considerably higher though.
No,
Well, it seems like a lot of stuff is like because people are bidding on it, and it seems like everybody just took the market and they're like, all right, well, we're going to be right around here, and it kind of increased.
it's not too bad. I mean, as far as if you wanted to book your own freight just through another company using Freight Center, they get really good rates. I mean, it'd be like using Pirate Ship for freight.
Right.
Freight doesn't like freight shouldn't scare anybody away. It's just heavier items, but they'll come get it and they'll deliver it to the end party with a lift gate. So they'll put it right on their curb.
Mike, do you only do sports cards or do you do other cards?
Well, I bought a box of damn Garbage Pail Kids at the Walmart the other day. Like
Really?
Like some the old chrome kind.
Yep.
That was Chris's hustle for a while.
Yes, sir. I know all about them GPK cards.
You still do that?
Well, I pulled out one like this box. It was crazy because you have what do you have in there? You have
Is that a blaster?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So you have 7 packs in there or something?
Yep, that's the blaster box. So that box you got there, you have artwork in there that's not sold in the hobby boxes. If you look through them cards, you'll probably see a card in there that looks kind of almost cartoonish. And the other way you could tell is up in the top right-hand corner, there'll be an R in front of the number. That's a Roy McQueen art. You can only get those cards inside of a blaster box.
Oh, really?
You can't get those in hobby boxes.
I have some that say like 278 or whatever, 1A.
Let me see.
But this is Series 7.
Yeah, Series 7s. So
then I have one that say AN.
Okay, so that's an all new artwork. So that artwork is new to the series. It's never been produced before.
Okay. And the other ones are just reprints of the Series 7 back in the day.
Yeah, back in the 80s or whatever. So like you have one that'll look like there'll be dual refractors, and then you got regular refractors. You'll have autos, you'll have autos in those, you'll have numbered cards in those.
I'm gonna set them up here because I go through.
I can't see.
The dual refractors, they're easily to notice.
See him.
And then you got patches. I mean, not patches. You got sketches. Have you seen a sketch of any of that?
I know. What is that numbered differently?
No, you'll know it. Sketch is not numbered. You'll know automatically if it's a sketch or not.
Oh, then I didn't get a sketch.
Like a pencil sketch? How do you know?
Kind of. It's different color, different artwork. I mean, and on the back, it'll tell you if it's a sketch or not.
Let's see. No. what I'm curious about is like some of them have info like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are part of the puzzle.
Yes.
I'm like, why don't you just do all of them? Okay, so R is a what?
A Roy McQueen art. Let me see the card. Hold on, man. I'm gonna blow it up. Hold on a minute.
Blow it up.
Yes, that's a Roy McQueen art card. That card right there, you can only get that type of card inside of a blaster box. You can't get them in hobbies.
So I need to look at that one then.
So you see how that card is made, like the difference in the quality of the picture, like it looks more cartoonish than the other pictures, than the other cards. That's what you're looking for.
Was that one per box?
No, there should be like one per pack, probably. I mean, they're common. They're common inside the packs. It's just that that's the only blaster box is the only place you'll find them, unless it's an auto. You can find the autos in hobbies, but you can't find the actual cards like what you have. That card right there that you just showed me, you will not find that in a hobby box. The only place you'll find that is in a blaster box.
All right, and then I have. Oh, here's another one, and I noticed that was the other one.
Yeah. Yep, that's one there too.
My camera doesn't do good with these dang things.
Oh, I can see it. I see it. Yeah, I can see it.
I can't even turn the damn car. I don't even know where my camera is.
It's all right. I see it. It's good. Yeah.
So those were the only two that I had in there. What was crazy is because it's supposed to be 7 packs with 4 cards each.
Yeah, some of them come with 5 and some with 6 cards.
Yeah. So I've actually opened packs with 7 cards in them. Yeah, I had 6 of the 7 packs had 5 cards.
Did you pull anything with a parallel?
Were these like the wave refractor?
Yeah, those are drool. They're called drool refractors.
Oh, drool.
Drool. Yeah. So did you have any like red, yellow, blue, silver, sparkled? You got some that are sparkled parallels. You got all kinds that you can pull. Do you got any with different color border on there? No. Like maybe a green border, red border, blue border.
Just a wave refractor or the drool. Sorry.
So you should have, you had 7 packs, so you should have at least 5 drool refractors and probably 7 regular refractors out of that box.
Oh well, shoot! I don't even know what the regular refractors look like then.
And then, well, they're rainbowish color. Like when you hold them up to light, they'll be rainbow. They'll look different than the other ones.
And I know I'm putting my fingerprints all over them.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, that was one of the things that I disliked about brakes. See, I did brakes with those, right? And that was the one things I hated about those right there is because I had to wear the gloves. Because if I didn't, even when I did my sorting after shows, we would get in here and my wife, she put gloves on, and I put gloves on. We sit here and sort cards. That was the one thing I hated about that.
Why'd you stop doing it, Chris? You moved on to something else already?
No, I haven't moved on to anything else. It was one of those things where I did my last show and I had to stop and finances. I needed to use the finances for something else at the time. So when we get back from April, after our anniversary trip at the end of April, I'm actually going to start back up in May. Is my plan.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how they do with this. The base isn't great.
You have the last 2 for me.
Mike, what you want to do is if you're going to sell them, you need to look for the set. So you have an A and B set of each character.
Hey.
I could tell you.
So when you find like say whatever number B and then the same number and it's A, it'll have one of them will have a different name than the other, and that's called a set. Yeah. So you want to try and get the sets. And I'll tell you another series that's real popular is the Intergalactic series.
Intergalactic.
Yes.
No, Intergalactic.
Galactic.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Beastie Boys.
That's what I thought of.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the best. The best one that I had was a drool, and that was the Atom Boom.
Yeah, you got a Drool Atom Bomb or Atom Boom?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that one should be worth a little bit of money. That one
Yeah,
right
it was
there.
like $10.
Yeah. Yeah. So that so here's the cards in that series. You want to look for the 3 spot, meaning any card ending in the number 3, because you're looking for a tree, is what you're looking for. That's a popular card. The 0 spot, which is that Atom Boom, that's a popular card. And there is another one. I think it's the 2 spot, but I can't remember it's the 6 spot, but I can't remember what card it was.
What do you mean the 6 spot?
So if you look at them cards, you see the number on them.
Yeah.
All right. So every card that ends whatever number that ends in, that's a spot. So say what number you got right there in your hand.
Well, that's the Atom Boom.
Okay, so that's a 0. And the number ends in a 0,
Yeah.
whatever it is. There's other cards out there that end at a 0, and so it falls in that spot there.
Okay.
So that one card, that Atom Boom card, now you got different varieties of that Atom Boom. You got the Drool Refractor, you got a refractor, then you got the base, and then you got a red, green, blue, yellow, sparkle, and then an auto, a numbered, and you have a it's like one of the holy grails of the thing that they got too. And then you got a sketch of it also, but there's only one sketch of it out there, so it's very rare to find it. If you find it, it's worth money.
Well, I didn't do that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got
Now
wild
they
hair.
went to
I
garbage
just got
can.
wild hair, and I was like, I'm just going to buy some cards. And this was one of the boxes they had, and I was like, I like card refill kids. I used to love them back in the day.
Out of curiosity, did you get those at Walmart?
Yes, sir.
Were they $20 or $24?
20.
Okay, see, right now Walmart still's got them the cheapest
little
because
penny one with
before
Mm-hmm.
because any other place you get those blaster
already
boxes are 25 and up now.
Okay. Well,
Just because you get them at Walmart doesn't mean anything. Those blaster boxes have got some really, really nice cards in there. I'm talking about some really nice cards.
yeah.
I pulled there's one of my cards that I pulled is on eBay right now. It's a sketch card that they're asking $500 for it.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it, and I'll show it to you guys. Watch list.
Making all kinds of racket over here.
Oh, I found.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys something. Let's screen share this. All right, you see, let's see if I can blow that up real quick. You see this red card right here?
Yeah.
I pulled that out of one of my breaks, and the guy that's my card. That the guy that's selling this card in my break, and he's selling it for $500 on eBay.
How much did you sell it for? Or how much did he get it for?
He got the card for, I think he had 2 spots that night, so about $60 is what he got it for.
That's a pretty good flip.
What do you do on that? Like that was from a hobby box?
No, this was from a blaster box, one of the boxes you got.
And the spots, I'm guessing, were just packs. He had 2 packs in there.
No, the spots are So
How does it work with garbage pail kids? Because that's where I was like, you can't sell teams or anything like that.
Hold on, man. I got to figure out what happened to the screen.
You click the blank one at the bottom. You need to do the one with everybody in it. The two with the one to the right. No, there you go.
Okay, so what happened is when you do garbage pail kid cards, with this series here, there's 11 spots. Normally, there's only 10 spots in a break. Okay, so the break is 1 through 0, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0 being the 10 spot. With these Chrome cards, you have an AN spot, which you said you had one of those cards. That's an all new artwork.
Yeah.
So what happens is in the break, you run a spot, you run a it was 8. It was on the blaster boxes. You do 4 boxes for $16 a spot. So you're breaking 4 boxes. Okay. So 1 through 0, typically you're going to sell 10 spots for $160. Well, the AN spot, you start that off at $1, and that spot can go as high as $70. Because I've seen it go as high as 80, because it's all new artwork, never before been done.
Right.
So then when you break the 4 boxes, like if you got the number 1, Corey got the number 5, Leroy got a number 3, and Brad got a number 8. Every card that ends in a number 1, you would get out of those 4 boxes. Every card that ends in a number 5, Corey would get out of those boxes. Now, there are cards in those boxes that don't have numbers, okay, such as the sketches. The sketches don't have numbers. So what happens is at the end of the draw, at the end of the break, the sketch is done on a wheel. Everybody's name that bought a spot, they spin the wheel, and whoever that wheel lands on gets that sketch. That's how the no number cards is determined.
So it's gambling.
God, I'm so exhausted.
All breaks are gambling, Corey.
Can you still do that on Whatnot? How are they getting away with it if it's gambling? They've outlawed every other form of gambling.
I don't know if it's gambling or not. I just know
Game of chance, it's gambling.
Well, see, here's the thing with the spots, though. You're picking your own
something.
spot. You're picking your own spot, and when these collectors, they know what cards are in what spot, so they may be chasing that atom boom. So there may be 3 people in your break that's chasing that one card, so they're going to run that 0 spot up because they're looking for that one card.
You know, it's not like gambling at all. It's not like saying red 18.
They're getting something in return.
You're still picking your spot. It's still gambling. If you don't know the exact card you're bidding on, it's gambling.
Oh, they know what cards you're bidding on.
Listen,
they know the
I
cards.
gamble every time I go thrifting. Every time I leave the house and I go buy stuff, I'm gambling. So
no, you're not. That's not the same thing. Not even close. You don't know if you'll sell it, but you know exactly what you're buying.
Not all the time.
The title of the show needs to be the GPK Masterclass. Roman's in here. I don't know what he's saying. Nobody can understand even
I'll
this.
sit at the master's feet and learn from Chris.
I'm glad you broke down how box breaks work. So I always wondered how they worked, and I didn't know. Now I know I make money on box breaks because it's a casino.
Well, no.
Hold on a minute. No. That's different than sports box.
Teams.
Yeah, sports is done by teams. That's completely different. So,
completely
like
different
baseball,
different scratch team.
So with baseball, how many teams, Mike, are there in baseball?
32.
Okay, so 32. In a break, you have 32 spots. You have 32 spots. Some people allow you to pick their team. Some people they have to spin for their team. So that's how sports works. It's the same way with football and basketball, soccer, hockey. Sports is completely different. It's done by team or by packs.
30 MLB.
Yeah. Or you can sell it by packs.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense, don't it, Corey?
It's gambling. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I get it.
But you understand completely now.
Absolutely, without question, gambling.
I don't even know how many number of NBA teams. 32 is NFL, 30 is MLB. What do you think? In number of NBA teams, what do y'all think?
I don't know.
Anybody-
I don't keep up with basketball.
30. Which is crazy. So 32 NFL teams, 30 MLB, 30 NBA.
Huh.
Which is
So
crazy.
yeah, if you got to think, them guys that are, and see, them guys that are doing them sports breaks and them hobby boxes. Some of them hobby boxes cost over $1,000. So when they start their breaks at $150 for each team, it's understandable because they got to pay. Some of them, I've seen some of them hobby boxes for baseball be up around $2,300 just for one box when you order them.
Mhm.
So I kind of see why they price them so high. The start price for them be so high. But you got to think what you're getting in them boxes. You're getting relics. You're getting autos. You're getting all kinds of stuff in them boxes that's just can be worth a lot of money. Look at Carrie. Carrie pulled that 1-of-1 Caitlin Clark card. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, Rod pulled the Genty out of it was an Ashton Genty 101. He pulled that out of a rack pack or something. Like a retail pack, I think at Target.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Didn't he get like a $15,000 or $20,000 card?
No. It ended up grading an 8, and they ran it through Golden. I think he got like 3,000 or something for it.
Okay.
But still, I mean,
Well, yeah,
$3,000 for a
it was a
card you got
Bowman
out of.
first. It was a Bowman first 101, I think.
So are they gonna allow box breaks on debit cards?
Yeah,
guys
they're actually, they had them early on, and then the guy ended up he stopped for some reason, I forgot, but I think he's coming back. Yeah, it's understood in the hobby, like people that are purchasing box breaks and everything, they know what they're getting. It's not like the mystery shirt show thing where it's like you could get one for $10 or you could get one for $200. Blah, blah, blah. Like, no. They're like, if that's the case, show your shit. But with cards, because they're closed, you can't do it any other way.
Yeah. Yeah, if they bring the
you can't do it any other way and make money. I get that. But as a buyer, wouldn't you want them open? That's the way to buy them.
You get them open. Like it's the chance. The other thing is you can go in there and buy a pack.
Again.
Huh?
It's the chance.
Yeah. I understand. Like, yes, 100%. That's what I said. It is. Is it gambling? No, it's a gamble. You're getting something in return, and it's kind of standard within the industry.
No,
because the other thing is, like, let's say for instance, you pull that 101 patch auto or something, but you bought into that team at $30. You'd never buy that card for $30.
Oh, but if you hit a jackpot on a slot machine and won 10,000,
100%, dude.
Not for a quarter either.
I'm not denying that, but within the break industry, that's it. It's not.
But I'm just trying to figure out the legalities of it. Like online gambling in general has a lot of legality issues, and that is definitely could be classified as gambling. I'm just thinking it from a straight legal stand. I know the people that are doing it and betting on them. They know what they're doing.
I think why that is because technically the people that are selling these things, they're not the house. They're not the ones creating these things. The same way that somebody doing some random T-shirt thing, like Riley Root's doing his Grateful Dead or whatever.
Yeah,
like that's one person in there using their own perspective of the market. This is one way of like, hey, you're divvying up teams from the manufacturer in a way that you couldn't do it otherwise.
Do you think that's the legal loophole? They're not creating it then?
I think it's it's better for them because you can go to get wax packs and hanger packs or hobby boxes or blaster boxes, whatever it is, and I think it's less profitable. So if you have people that are retailers trying to piece it out, and somebody doesn't want to spend a ton of money on there, it's a lot easier to divide up a whole box by 30 than it is to divide it up by 8 packs.
Yep, I get what you're saying.
And so it's reducing their costs on it. Is it as profitable most of the time? No, but neither is ripping wax or ripping packs.
That's one thing we learned about cards. That's about the only thing I know about cards is don't open the box, sell the box.
Yeah, don't open the box.
Hey, I got a quick question, Corey. Who in the group does Worth Point?
We do.
Okay, I'm gonna send you something.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Worth Point, if you're watching, he is simply asking questions regarding the customer service in which you provide. There you go.
I pay for the service and I'm pimping it out to my friends. Deal with it, Worth Point.
I need help.
These guys are gambling. I'm doing way less.
I need help.
Go ahead, Leroy.
Does anybody have a MacBook or an Apple product?
Chris.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm on now.
Who's that, Corey?
Yeah, why?
I can't see nothing. I came down here. You guys are there, but it's just my background. I can't see you. I can only hear you.
Pause.
What are we doing?
Pause.
What are we pausing for?
Pause.
I'm paused. Fine.
Chris, when you do that,
you gotta send the link.
You gotta send the link for Worth Point.
I don't know how to do that.
I mean, you don't have to send the link. You could send a term and she could search it. But the problem is it's going to give it's going to give a ton of results that may not be the best one that applies to your item.
Okay, Corey, can you help me?
Hey, Leroy, raise your camera, Leroy.
I can't see nobody.
Whoa, right there. Good.
Now you see your face, but you can't see us.
No.
Oh.
How do you activate that feature?
Corey, is there like some kind of I switch it? I'm not new to this computer, but I came downstairs and plugged it in, and now I can't find you guys. I don't know.
why. Can you see the studio?
No, I can't see anything. All I see is my regular screensaver.
Well,
just move your mouse.
It is. I can move the mouse, but I can't find you guys.
Are you still logged in on the upstairs?
No, it's
no. I think he just switched to a different window. Like, are you on a laptop?
Yeah.
Leroy's gonna get in trouble. The way that light is just coming from behind him, you look way blacker than you are. It looks like Leroy doing blackface.
All right,
like
Leroy.
The other half was done. It's allowed. It's authorized. But if somebody was gonna see, look at it. Now Leroy tilts it under the shade of his hat, and all of a sudden he's a dude disguised as a dude that's playing another dude. Like
somebody just help me. I can't even log on.
Hey, do you have a web browser?
Yeah, I got Google.
Well, like your browser has to be open for StreamYard to be working, right?
Leroy, I think what happened is you went to a different screen.
Yeah.
Use 3 fingers on your mouse pad and swipe left or right. It should move to a different screen if you have another one up.
Hold on. Nope.
No.
What if you close it out and reopen it?
It says desktop 3.
Okay. Go to 1 and 2. It's on one of them.
Hold on. If I undo this, it's probably going to give me you guys now. No, it's still.
Something happened.
Go to the other one. Sounds like you've got 3 open.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I got you guys. I'm sorry, everybody.
Did that work?
It was like I could just see my background, and it's happened to me before. But I'm on the show, and the only way I couldn't even like log out. I would have to shut my whole computer down.
Oh
Mike,
yeah, I
you
saw
see
the
this card right
auto.
here?
Auto.
Mike, you see that card right there?
Yeah, the auto.
Okay, look, it's a prism. It's a prism auto.
Yeah.
This is like very
I see
rare.
like the little like egg shape, like ovals from the reflection. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very rare. That you will find that in blaster boxes also.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
All right, so I got a hypothetical question. You mentioned rally routes and selling T-shirts, so kind of in the vein of selling T-shirts. Let's say you have 8 mystery boxes, but you show what's in each. Like you have a listing that shows what's in each box, but when people bid on any particular box, they don't know exactly what's in it. Is that still gambling?
Is
Like
that
you got-
gambling? Yeah, because they don't know which one you're getting.
Say that
They don't
again,
know
I
which one
missed
they're getting. And so I didn't catch. How's that different than breaking a pack of cards?
It's not.
Because you're establishing the odds. You're in control of that.
I-
Otherwise, it's coming from a manufacturer. It's
Okay.
brand new sealed.
Can I ask a question? I haven't been reading the chats because I've been lost. What is Brandon saying about all this? Because he knows a lot about this kind of stuff. Is he saying?
left.
He's
Oh,
radio
he
silent.
Yeah.
We started making fun of Baltimore when he ran.
I think it's just socially acceptable.
Just kidding. Love you, Brandon.
And to be clear, I think if you're a responsible adult,
You cut out. You cut out. You froze.
I think if you're of age and you can decide to gamble, you should be able to gamble, but it's not technically legal.
well, how is it any worse the way you guys are talking about with the cards than a woman holding a wrench out of boobs? And she outsells this socket more than me because she's sewing the bits.
Because you know what you're getting and what you're not.
You know how to fix that, right, Leroy?
You're worried about somebody selling stuff out of their cleavage?
Go in the bathroom.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Speaking from experience, it's not necessarily profitable. Okay.
Go in the bathroom.
It doesn't work.
Place the wrench right at the top of the crack of your butt. Push your cheeks together. Crop it in where it looks like cleavage.
Where you're like,
Look, man, people watch this, they're going to need therapy after they see it.
Same result, different smell.
Well, maybe all you people out there watching should.
Look,
who are
Mike's
browsing
got it
for
right there.
tools.
Look, Leroy, look. Mike's got it right there.
Yeah. And then just crop it in real nice and tight there.
that's all you got to do.
Mike, where did you learn that technique?
Problem solved.
Mike, I feel like you've done that before.
No. That's what was on my phone. That's what Corey and them put on my phone. Bunch of it looked like butt cracks because they got it so close. I was like, son of a gun. I thought everybody mooned it. And then I had the picture of the bathroom and I was just like, oh, fantastic.
This was downhill.
Forever unclean. Forever. I got a new phone the next day. I was like,
This was a great idea.
We just got to get some more followers. That's all.
No, we're not. Nobody's going to see this.
This is the
Yeah.
first one. It's the first one, Leroy.
This is 1B. This is episode 1B.
We
That's
just
what I
gotta
called
be-
it.
One.
We just got to
1B.
be careful because we have some pastors. We do have some pastors in the building, so we got to be a little careful.
what motivated
Like-
this? What
So it's
was
like
that?
5 dudes and 1 B.
I don't know.
You shouldn't talk
why
about
we're
Chris
doing
like
it.
that.
So
Chris
was
asked
was
if I
this
come on Tuesdays and just list, and I was like, that sounds like a great idea. And then I hung up the phone and I thought to myself, what a dumb idea. And here we are.
No, I'll tell you what happened, Mike. This is what happened. Chris said, wow, reseller information stops at 5, and I never wake up until 11 o'clock. I mean, they stop at 12, and I never wake up until 11 o'clock, and I'd love to see people still talking. So he decided to jump off of our coattail and decide to have his own show, and then ask. He pays me. I get $50 an episode, so I'm good.
Well, look up at the number of viewers up there, Leroy. How's that working out for us?
I don't see him.
I can't see your number of views.
Oh,
7.
there's 7, and I think 3 of them are up.
Ouch. Oh no, 4. Sorry, I'm on there.
So this is a brand new channel, so it's not
three of
my
them are.
baby. I mean, it's the
It's
channel.
not brand new.
It is.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
No,
is-
it's saying Buck Mountain Bond when I looked at it.
It's not.
Nope.
That was last week.
That was last
Oh,
week. This is
oh,
brand. This is a reseller therapy channel.
This is
Oh
the
my
very first.
God.
This is the very first transmission
Yeah.
on this channel.
It is.
Did y'all push out an Instagram story?
Probably not.
Probably
No,
not.
What's that?
we just told a story. We got lots
It's
of
an
stories.
Instagram story.
All right.
man.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna. We go way more in depth with this. Teresa, come here. Come here, girl. Come here. You don't like this one, girl. Come on. Hustle up.
Corey said Teresa's not allowed to be on this one.
I figured
Yeah,
that was a
We'll see
burst.
how that
Of
works
it.
too.
It's because
No. Stop. Teresa, come here, please.
No.
He
Yes,
said,
my
Teresa,
child.
Hold on, honey.
Hey, either way, however you got here, thank you, man, for showing up. But y'all need to manage these people because I'm going to bring back this term. We talked about it in Flipping Fantastic. We went off the rails and real in depth on leftovers. But these idiot men right here, without your guidance, have decided to hop on a brand new YouTube channel and raw dog it live.
We just got that kind of clout.
I
Yeah.
go into it too. So
I promoted it to the Discord group. Did you not see that, Mike?
Well, that helps.
but it's only a few people.
But
hey,
We've been talking about it for 3 weeks. I mean,
Teresa,
that's the new epidemic now. Everybody's walking around talking about raw dog and stuff. Like they're taking it over.
We're going to double our viewers next week.
Teresa,
Yes, sir.
in Mike's defense, he said it a little bit. Let me just do a little ebonics in it. He didn't say, "Hey, get over here." He didn't say, "Hey, get over here." He said, "Hey, come here, girl." So when he says, "Hey, come here, girl," like that's like please.
No. See, I commented on somebody's TikTok channel because she's like, all these little white girls talking about women, and I'm like, I'm not a white girl. I'm a white woman. So, maybe rethink your crap.
But he was saying it, and he was saying it like, "What's up, girl?" Like, "Hey, girl!" Like it's an ebonic slang.
A guy can't say,
Leroy,
"What's up, girl?"
you're trying to justify me just talking out my ass to somebody that knows that I talk out my ass. Like, hey, girl, come on over here, girl. I need your help, Teresa. Come on. She's not going to be like, excuse me.
That would be what comes out of my mouth, just so you know.
But at the same time, next time, I'm like, hey, girl, come on, help me out. You'd be like, look here, I told you already.
As long as the worth point requests are for you, I don't have issues.
I know that's right.
they are for me.
I have to say things. I have to say things.
It's a running joke. Mike knows what I'm talking about.
I have to say things different because I'm mixed, and then my wife is black, so I have to say things different in life.
Mixed and mixed up is different, Leroy.
Teresa, she left.
Woo, look what I just found in a box of books.
You know how to get her back. Just holler, "Hey, girl."
Hey, girl.
Don't do that, please.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, girl.
I seen your message you sent me. So how would I even list that? Like, what kind of title would I use? Did you read the back of it?
Hold on, let me look at the back of it because
This is like a.
What is it?
It's a watch.
Yeah, you can't. The only way you get it is off that, whatever that is.
Hey, Teresa, could you like send me that title? And
I was just gonna say that. Can you do my listing for me?
I looked everywhere, so I would just list it as a Disney Cast Quest, Disney exclusive, because I think that's what it said.
Yeah, but can you write that? Like type it out for me and send it?
Or copy paste.
Hey,
yeah, copy paste.
Hey, no, don't
This
put
is
the blood on
the
him.
problem because I live in the redneck Riviera. Teresa and Corey live in no man's land. but apparently Peckerwood USA hasn't got Control C, Control V yet. Learn to copy paste, folks.
I didn't send it to him, but I would list it as.
He sent it to you though, didn't he?
No, he sent it to our Worth Point chat.
It's in the chat, Mike.
Well, I know, but that link that you sent her.
He didn't send me a link. He sent me
I
pictures.
didn't send the link.
He doesn't know how to do that piece.
I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
Hey, Corey and Teresa, real quick. When you guys did your taxes, or you're about to do your taxes, did you guys claim Chris? Because like he's a nuisance. Brad claims me. Brad claims me.
Can you get Chris on your family plan? That would be really nice.
Okay.
You could do that. That'd be real helpful.
Can you just text it to me, Teresa?
Bitch,
Since I keep interrupting.
Yes, I will try and do it this evening, unless you're planning on trying to list it now. But I'm in the middle of doing a job. Like I have a job.
No. I'm just kidding.
What
What was you saying?
Put her to work.
I am. I'm listing actually, I'm taking pictures of the stuff Corey drafted while he sits over here and chats with y'all because he can't list on my table.
Well, if you have time,
Next time you address us, you better say y'all men.
Y'all men.
Y'all man.
Wait, boys.
I just have something, Mike. If you look at it, I have no idea how to list this thing. And like she said, she can't find it on Terapeak or Worth Point. So it's like one of them things. It's like a one-off.
What is it?
It's a watch.
A watch.
Yeah.
Oh, you put it in. You put it in a thing. You put it in.
Yeah, it's in the
Worth Point fee. When
it's
you
in the
don't
Worth
send a
Point
link,
fee.
50% of the sale.
Uh-oh.
What?
Throw that away.
What'd you say?
If you don't send a link, the Worth Point fee is 50% of the sale.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
50% of nothing is what, Teresa?
Nothing.
I gotta say it. Shipping label. Wait. Now I gotta print it.
What's that?
There we go.
Oh, just like that. There's another here.
Shout out to Wolfman's Goodies.
Did you see it, Mike?
Now she tested duck calls.
Yeah.
She's checking the bird calls.
Wait, is the head the Q on the watch?
Did you weigh this too?
I didn't weigh on my guest.
Yes, quick.
The Q is the centerpiece.
That one's fine.
Yeah, no,
Right.
the Q is the part of the quest.
Yes.
Yeah, I just noticed that the Mickey head was the Q. Because I was sitting here trying to figure out why does it keep saying cast West?
Walk away, Greg. Walk away.
Cast QS.
Yeah, cast West.
Please refer to my Peckerwood part of the country comment from earlier. Okay. Cast QS.
I'm glad we had
Like,
this.
hell, honey, this thing might be French. Come look at it. It says Cast QS.
Hey, sir, how are you?
Booking screen.
What time's your booking?
What's going on?
Freaking late, probably.
Chris, I genuinely mean this. You're the gift that keeps on giving, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I tried to be.
I got nothing on Google Images. Nothing.
Yeah, see, I can't find nothing on it.
You know what I would do? I would hit up Rod Picking and Punching. And I'd be like, hey, have you ever seen something? Actually, I'll do it real quick. I'll shoot him a message.
Do my job. 6 o'clock.
Is it a Disney item or something?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Mickey right there at the
I was
bottom.
trying to figure out why you were saying Rod. Like, I guess Rod would know if it's Disney. Okay, where's this at?
Hey, y'all remember? Of course you do. So
I
that
wouldn't
haul,
do anything with it until you find out.
yeah, I'm not doing anything yet till I can get that haul that I got all them filters and them Milwaukee chargers. I've sold 3 of
Yeah.
them double chargers in the last 2 days. So I don't have but 5 of those left now. The stuff's flying off the shelves over here.
Hey, I'm gonna share this live out on Instagram. Is that a good idea?
You know
Yeah.
what? I don't have any Instagram followers, but I'll share it too.
I'll tag you. You could just reshare mine.
Okay. All right. I'm up to $5 on that blanket, Corey. Somebody just got another bid.
Nice.
On the dollar auction?
Yeah.
.com.
It's a $5 auction now.
What blanket is it?
It's a
Hold
Victoria's
on. I'll go look.
You guys, we stopping at 4.
I don't know. Whenever.
Mike, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Yeah.
And thanks
Yeah.
for
Hey, I'm gonna get off. Let y'all keep going or say your goodbyes or whatever. I don't even interfere with that. Everybody have a great day. Thank y'all very much for letting me hang out. I just I don't know. I'm just bullshitting with y'all, so I enjoy it. Thank you.
Anytime, bro.
Come back anytime, Mike.
All right, we'll talk to y'all later.
See you, Mike.
Bye, ma'am. Yeah, bye. Appropriately aged woman.
He just loves getting himself in trouble.
Oh, he's awesome. Golly.
Oh.
I don't know if I'll be here next week or not. I gotta go testify in court for a nonprofit. So
Hey, Mike Metco posted our thing on Instagram for us.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, at least somebody's looking out for us.
Mm-hmm. Next Tuesday, my internet is supposed to be here between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m.
8 and 12.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully they'll have it up and running by the time the show starts. If not, I'll have to join as soon as I can. Oh, somebody else.
I did.
How do you add this to your story?
If you go to
You want me to do it for you and send it to you too, Chris?
So you click on the picture and then just hit the forward arrow. Is that correct?
No, if you get out of that and you go to your messages where it notified you that I did it, you could just hit the story right from there.
Just hit add to your story. Right. And then that arrow that comes up down at the bottom, I just hit it, the white arrow. That white arrow right there.
Yeah, I think so.
And then the part that says W-2 form, Corey, where do you want him to send that?
Hey, wherever. We'll take care of it. If you just put my name on it and send it to South Dakota, we'll get it. They all know us.
Okay.
That's the good thing, about a good post office. I had one, they didn't know my address, it was a return, and they just put blood, sweat. And my postmaster was like, "Hey, Leroy, I think this is you." So what she did, Corey, was she's like, "You're gonna open it in front of me," and I opened it in front of her, and she's like, "Yeah," because she knows I do tools and hardware. She's like, "Yep, it's yours. You can take it back."
Man, look at all them G.I. Joe figures just got added.
Bunch of Kenner mask and lantern figures we just put on there.
dang,
See that?
She got a bid up to $6, Corey. Nice.
Money over there.
Where's the blanket at?
I got something I gotta send you, Brad.
All right, Brad, I gotta find that.
I got something I gotta send to your address.
All right.
You guys doing a lot of backdoor stuff around here.
Hey, whoa.
Not sure how to take that, Leroy.
I mean, there's already urinal rumors, and
Brad, you ain't got but two listings over there.
yeah, at the moment.
Oh
Are
wow,
you
where'd
the-
you
are
find
you
that
the,
at?
What's that, Leroy?
No, I was wondering if Chris is the dollarauction.com police.
No, but where did you find this blanket at?
Bro, I don't even remember. I've had this
That
thing
is
for several
sweet.
years.
It's Victoria's Secret too. Sharpay fleece.
It's nice and comfy. It's not Sharpay. Isn't that like a dog?
Yes.
I did it again, Tammy.
Made out of 100% authentic
I
dog.
called it a Sharpay.
I don't even know what Sherpa fleece is, but
What?
that's what it
No,
was.
Tammy said I had to vacate the premises.
How
You know,
so?
I bet a Sherpa blanket
kicking
would be
you out?
really.
Yeah, she's kicking me out.
I think she wants a kiss.
Nah, she's trying to take. She's been trying to take a nap for 2 hours, I think.
You messing things up.
If you were my husband, I'd be trying to take a nap too.
Well, good thing, Leroy. You're not.
All right, bye, Chris.
Are you leaving?
No,
Oh,
She's gonna try and kick you out. You're just not gonna listen.
right.
oh, you'll be sleeping in the doghouse tonight.
That's nothing new.
You tell her, Chris.
Yeah, you be the man, Chris.
Don't you let her talk to you like that.
Yeah.
Mutter something under your breath right now. I dare you.
Hey, Brad, are you going to Tennessee?
I am not going now, Leroy.
No, I'm not going, bro. Yeah, I mean, I may go. Said no, I'm not going. I may go.
You might just go.
Really depends on how things are playing out that Friday. And if I go, I'm just gonna go for that Friday night.
Yeah,
Y'all might get to see me on, that Tuesday. Let's see. All right, so I'm leaving on the 21st, so I'll be able to drop in. Depending on where I'm at, Corey, I might just drop in and say hey on Tuesday, and then Thursday we'll probably just drop in and say hey on Thursday night.
That'll work.
We don't need to. You don't need to check on us twice. Once is fine.
You could just hop in the chat and say, "Hey, you don't have to."
Yeah, we don't have to see you on the screen.
Well, I can show you the beach. I could.
Leroy
show you
said
the
he was
beach.
going to keep us in line, so
Yeah,
Oh, Leroy's gonna keep everybody in line.
I'm too protective.
18.
Corey, are y'all following me on Adventures with Chris on TikTok?
I don't do the TikTok stuff.
Okay, because this
Anna
weekend,
does our TikTok. I don't even.
this weekend I'll be down in Beaufort. We're gonna be fishing down there, and
That's
we're
right.
actually gonna be at an air show. So I'm probably gonna go live from there a couple times.
Chris, I'm tired of seeing you on 2 channels. You think I'm going to follow you on all 15?
It's only TikTok, Leroy.
You got more channels than Kevin now.
I know.
With no followers.
We'll follow you wherever you go, Chris. Just not on TikTok.
Yeah.
Gotta get out. That's a young man's platform.
Yeah, you ain't heard. We're feuding with China right now.
Oh, are we?
So,
What are we feuding with China about?
isn't Donald Trump your cousin? And you don't know what the heck is going on? You're the only one I know that has a Donald Trump picture sticker on his car, and you don't know what he's doing? What kind of supporter are you?
I don't watch the news every day.
Well, you're supposed to follow your president.
I don't think these are gonna fit. Come on, one book shy. Dang it.
Oh,
Wonder
do
if
you
I
hate
put that watch on a dollarauction.com if it'll sell pretty good.
Hey, Teresa,
What?
you forget a box today?
Did I?
Never gonna afford one.
No, that's not shipping today.
Oh,
That's the stuff to
is
Riley.
that the one? Okay. That looks just like the one I found. Uh-oh.
Did you guesstimate on the weight for your carbide thing too?
I didn't weigh that at all. I copied another.
Hey, Corey,
What?
what? Don't you raise your voice at me?
What? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Goodness gracious, I jumped through the screen. You never met me in person. I'm a big alligator.
I just got closer.
I'm a big alligator. I forgot. What did you guys do for a living before this?
We ran an e-commerce site.
Oh, that's right.
We sold toilets,
Toilets?
composting toilets. Yep.
You sit on the toilets?
Well, we sold them. We didn't have to sit on them long. They moved quick.
A lot of people have to sit down and push.
Sometimes.
Were y'all aided by that craze in the tiny home community?
Oh yes, very much so. Very much so.
I think that's kind of going away just a little bit.
That's still going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it hasn't slowed down. It's still growing. Hell, our store is still growing. We just don't own it anymore. We sold it and decided to do something that takes a lot more work and it's way less profitable.
That's great. That's great.
Pay for what?
Are you happier?
A little bit, $5. What's that?
Are you happier?
Are we happier? Well, yeah, it's less stressful, I think, when you're dealing with less money. When things go wrong, it's on a smaller level.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting back to that. I mean, the tax situation with the new laws that came out why we sold the business, because they had new tax laws coming out and nobody was prepared for it. Even the friggin' tax people weren't prepared for it. So we didn't have a lot of choice. We had to sell it or hire a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So not having to stress about that, better.
So as a husband and wife team, even Brad, I never asked Brad this question. Do you guys have like 8 to 7 we're gonna do reselling and then you have your family personal time, or it's just work?
I think it's pretty much like work time there's no off limits for work time. It consumes the house, but sometimes you have to check out and just say, we're not talking about work. But I think it's just all the time.
Well, do you shut everything down at 7 o'clock and no?
We don't.
No.
Do you, Brad?
No, no. I mean, like even when we go to watch television, I take the laptop in there and cross list and do other stuff. Like the other Sunday, I was actually taking afternoon just to kind of chill Sunday afternoon, which don't happen every week, but we were sitting there and somebody wanted to buy 20 pieces.
Oh, you gotta get up and go.
You got to get up and go put together an invoice and work through all that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it ever really slows down for us. We kind of, well, it's not just work either. When you're a husband and wife team that does it for full time. If we were part time, it'd be different. But when you do it full time, it's just what you do for a living. So literally, you do it all the time.
The only time you have off is when you have the other business.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then one of you guys probably still bring a laptop, or you have.
We were always connected to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just love each other so much. We want to spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week together.
And we're together.
Teresa just did it.
Well, I love that you love each other so much. That's great.
The hard part about running a business with your spouse is I like to actually sit down sometimes and talk business strategy that has nothing to do with anything immediate going on. Just like discuss what do we do this year, next year, what are our goals? And Teresa doesn't like those kind of conversations.
I try and do that with my wife, but she don't want no part of that.
Teresa just said, "Tell me what we're doing." Like she doesn't want to talk.
If there's
She says reselling the reselling talk is ick to her.
you know who Jerry Clower is?
No.
He was like a country comedian kind of guy back in old Grand Ole Opry stuff and all that. He's got a bit that he does about where he grew up at Mississippi, and this store owner, his son goes off to college and learns business, business accounting and all that in school, and comes back, and then so the dad goes and does something, and he comes back to their family shop and it's shut down. It says closed for inventory. And he flies off the handle and he goes and gets the son. He's like, "What are you doing?" And of course, the son starts to explain to him, "Dad, in business, you have to do inventory. And there's this thing, you need to understand your profit and loss margin." And he's going through the whole deal. And the dad grabbed him by the arm and drug him back to the back storeroom and pointed up on top of a shelf. He said, "You see that bolt of material up there on top of that shelf?" He said, "That was the very first bolt of material we ever bought in this shop, and everything else you're looking at is profit. Now get back to work and open them doors up."
Oh, what's that? 7 pounds, 12 ounces. What do you got?
A gigantic plate.
No, I need a shipping quote on this.
Come here.
Uh-oh. Be selling that.
Yep. And then I need you to twist it underneath. Twist it.
So, Chris, you asked me about the stairs. So that door you see right there,
Yeah,
that's my door, and then the bathroom, and then just on the other side of that wall is the stairs.
Oh, okay.
See him?
Yeah.
See the stairs?
Hold on. Yeah, I see him. I was on a different page.
Sorry.
I'm doing my cross listing now.
Trying to get stuff out of the way. I'm going to put those back on the shelf here.
I got everything listed today except for except a watch.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta go find this blanket of Brad's. Is that the one that I deleted?
Hello.
Hey.
Might have to order some custom boxes.
I could probably make a box for it, but it'll suck. Yeah, all these could go to another book show at some point.
Did Leroy disappear?
No, I think Leroy's. Well, Leroy and Chris are there. Brad took a phone call. I mean.
Oh, it was Brad. I don't know where to put these because I don't have a spot.
What, honey?
Ain't you gotta go fishing or something?
No, I ain't gotta go fishing or nothing. We ain't going. What you need? And this one?
I like it. Ain't you gotta go fishing or something, Chris?
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. Ain't I gotta go fishing or something?
Teresa's dying over here.
She can hear.
She's tired of you being in the house. She's like, "Ain't you supposed to be out in the barn?"
Why we
Yeah,
gotta
she's tired. She's tired of eBay being in her house. You're right.
Hey, guys. Somebody wants to say hi. Say hi.
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 Hard-working man on YouTube.
She said the hardworking men on YouTube.
Yes,
No.
ma'am.
Well, there's
Yes,
one
ma'am.
hardworking woman and 3 guys pretending to work.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is.
Oh goodness. Well, don't let me be a
Is this
distraction.
Miss Leroy?
You guys have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that Mrs. Leroy? Oh, okay, awesome.
See, we got to get her on here, Leroy.
Yeah,
We'll just turn the show over to the ladies. They do better anyway.
right. He's muted now, so he can't hear nothing.
Okay, I'll have to get a quote for Alex on that. We sent him the books from Crooked Spot.
Chris, you were so funny. Chris was like, "Hi." Chris didn't know who it was.
I had no idea who it was.
Chris is like,
To make Miss Leroy.
I've been to his house 2 or 3 times, and I still ain't met her.
You know about her?
No.
She's real.
Well, I know
real.
she's real.
She's very I don't know.
Camera shy?
Yeah. And she's like, she's I don't know. I'm not gonna
It's like that's your thing. That's what she said.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
That's what
What-
you know what that's what Tammy does to me. That's your thing.
So would you go to UPS to save? UPS is $13.12, and USPS is it's cheaper to do USPS. I'm trying to save money, and it's so stupid. Sometimes I wonder, why do you do that? Like, why do you try to save 17 cents? Like, come on.
Hey, Corey, I did put last week's show on the Facebook page.
I just saw that. It just came up in my feed. I was like, "Are we streaming on Facebook?"
No, that was last week's show.
We'll have to get Facebook hooked up in the back end so we can stream there too.
Well, we have to have so many followers.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I guess I need to go find that.
The heck?
What'd you say, Brad?
So I guess I need to go find the YouTube or Facebook channel now too.
Let's see. Hold on a minute. No, I'll send it to you.
Corey, the stupid things we sell.
Shoehorn? It's a boot stretcher.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do I share this?
Now,
Maybe I
how
share-
would you ship that, Corey? What's that going in? A box?
No, that's going in it's going in a 4x4x48 box, and I'll just cut it down to the right length. You're not putting that in a poly.
Hey, Tammy. Do you know where I can click on here to share this?
He's gonna double the poly up, one from the front, one from the back.
This Facebook page.
Hey, Teresa, remind me not to order anything from Leroy.
I don't see a share
I
button.
love it.
I'm usually pretty
Hold on.
good, Corey, but it's a shoehorn.
All right, camera's off.
Oh, it ain't gonna get broke.
If it does, it's $12. Here's your money back.
Here's the thing, Leroy. Even with that, I would have it in like 4 layers of bubble wrap and then put in a 4x4x12 box.
Well, hey, when I need supplies, I'll just start ordering off of you. It's like ordering off of Tim.
You'll get the good supplies. We make the big bubbles like these.
Yeah.
So they come in lots of bubble, like the really thick, good bubble.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. You get a package from Tim. It's like concierge service. Every
should
time.
be.
Go to your page.
Hi,
I
Tim.
type in the reseller therapy because
Right there.
Right, Corey, I think we all look the same with bands and hats and glasses.
I need to dim the lights in here. We'll look alike. It's too bright in here.
go back
I
to your
gotta
page.
get a light
You
here.
got that good ominous shadow going on.
My light's too far back and
All right,
high.
scroll down to see if you see resell therapy down here anywhere. His
Hey,
internet stopped. Let's see this.
I got
Hey,
it.
Brad. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yes.
I don't. They did it. Corey, we just muted Chris so he could do his personal stuff.
Don't want him putting any sexy time stuff out there or
Yeah.
anything.
They were talking about resale therapy, and then it's I love you therapy, and
And we're moving into massage therapy. You never know where it's
I'm
going.
trying to find how to share the page, the Facebook page, to Brad.
I can just look it up.
Here, Brad. Here's a video that's on there. That's on it right now. I just put the link in the chat.
Yeah, if you go to the video, then you can just like the page or whatever. I don't even know if I like the page. I should probably click that link.
how do you tell your wife that you just don't want any more salmon? I've had salmon 17 times in the last 2 months. I love salmon.
What?
It's rich people food, but I just don't want no more salmon.
Man, I love that. I could eat it every day, Leroy.
I hate salmon, so we never have salmon.
What Miss Teresa say?
That wasn't Teresa.
That was Tammy. Tammy said I can eat anything every day.
Is that? No, I found the reseller therapy group. I don't think I can find the page either.
I found it.
I put the link in the chat, Corey. It's the link to a video, the recent video that I just uploaded. Last week's video to the Facebook page.
Oh, and I'm even following it and couldn't find it. I found it now. I'm there.
Corey, are you a bad reseller?
Maybe that's why I haven't been able to make you an admin, because you're not even following it.
I am though.
God.
No, I was just saying I am following it, but
No,
am I a bad reseller?
No, no, not you. Let me finish. Are you considered a bad reseller if the post office grabs your packages and feel them to see what your item is?
No, that sometimes the post office is curious, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, my
when
guys
we go into ours, we tell them what we're shipping half the time.
Oh, my guys always tease me, and then one of the guys comes up to me the other day. He said, "Yeah, I grabbed the wrong package the other day." He said, "Leroy," he goes, "Yeah, I grabbed the wrong package the other day." Teamwork.
So I got everything listed today on my main page except for a watch.
Here you go, Teresa. Just put it in here.
You bought these dang plates? Yeah, that's Polly.
Yeah, I put it in that thing.
Just put it in there.
No, that's a bubble mailer, Leroy. She just needs a flat poly mailer.
Oh, don't waste the bubble mail. Hey, Corey, one time I shipped a what do you call it? What's that thing? Hologram, Hummingwell, or I don't know how to say it.
Honeywell?
No, one of the
brand.
Huh?
Or like a thermostat, like a
No. It is a glass thing, a little figurine guy. What do you call that?
Humboldt.
Humble. I shipped the Humble.
And a poly bag?
Yeah, they told me it broke. They told me it broke.
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
bet it
kidding.
did.
I put like 6 bubble wraps around it.
I bet it did.
Leroy. You just didn't like that buyer.
No, if it's a $2 item, I'm not gonna use a 80-cent box.
Well, you got to charge enough shipping to use the 80-cent box. That's what we do. I've shipped more expensive boxes than the items in them plenty of times, as long as they're buying the box too. New old stock?
Yeah.
Nice. They might be good. I gotta find Beard King Pickers. There he is.
Expired August of 2025. I didn't know deodorant expired.
I didn't either.
Oh yeah.
According to the bottom of these degree shower clean bottles debuted. So let me know when you're home.
How many of your items, Corey, are
You do my shit.
How many of your items are under a pound?
Not very many.
No.
Not a lot.
90% of mine are. Oh, dang it. I hate when that happens. Dang it. I keep messing up these labels. I'll have to put it in this bag. Done.
We'll see. I might have just sold 18 books.
Ooh.
All in one box.
Ooh.
Nice. I just packed up maybe 10.
Books?
I haven't sold
Yeah, a few
anything
minutes
today.
ago.
New ones this year.
Let's see.
I hadn't sold anything today.
I don't even know how many are in this box, but this
Yeah.
is all books that Teresa's sending out, and it's 28 pounds.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Corey,
Yeah.
just a FYI, if you ever got to ship like books like that and like 40 pounds, 50 pounds, you're worried about them getting damaged. You know, if you look on Facebook, you'll see people selling the foldable totes.
Yep.
And they sell like for $5 a piece. Well, that's cheaper than a box. If you buy a stack of them, usually you can get 2 or 3 free. So $80, you can get 20 of them. You might have to put tape over them if they have any names on them or anything.
Just slap label on the tote.
And yeah, and the tote weighs. I forgot the tote weighs. The tote weighs 4 pounds. But when you're going that high,
I'm behind on the chat. He was talking about salmon, and I thought he was going to say something else.
She's still back at the salmon part of the conversation.
goodness
Oh
gracious.
my God.
But like those are very, very helpful for certain stuff. Like that extra $5, you're gonna spend more than that in tape and everything else. And if you're selling like a VCR, any of that stuff, I use them all the time.
Really?
Yep, all my chainsaws go in them.
We get most of our totes, except for our main storage totes down the aisles. Like we wanted all them to be the same because
No, but you know which ones I'm talking about.
I know which ones you're talking about. But those kind of totes, we get a lot of those in storage units.
Yes. So save them, and if you have to ship like all my chainsaws, they all go in those.
I need to find a lot of chainsaws.
Leroy, how much shipping do you charge on them saws?
The most expensive one was like $35 to California.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, the whole all the way there. Most of them are like 18 pounds with the box. That's the sauce about 13 pounds. Then the box is about three or 4 pounds. So you're at like 20 something pounds. It's usually not that bad.
Huh.
Corey, if you're buying any chainsaw for under $10, all you do is just pull the compression, see if it has compression, and take the bar off. And then I take it, and you know how you get storage units, you get moving blankets?
Oh yeah.
I put it in a trash bag, tape it up, put it in a moving blanket, and throw it in the bin.
Yeah.
Pots.
Yeah, I saw chainsaws laying around for under $10. I don't even care what brand they are. I'd pick them up.
Yeah. Yep.
If I saw stills laying around for under $10 or under $20, I'd pick them up.
Well, what if you seen stills? What if you seen 2 huge totes of them for $85?
Never run into that.
Hey, when I bought them, I gave them the money and I ran to my van.
We've done that. We've done that where we bought something at a garage sale. We're like, they had to have made a mistake. Get it to the car. Let's leave.
I was at one. I bought a winch, and the wife told her husband, "Oh, God, I need you to get." So I said, "Oh, how much?" I wasn't trying to be slick. I was like, "How much for this thing here?" And she's like, "Oh, how about $10?" Man, I was going.
Yep, I would get that in the car and I would leave and I'd circle back around later.
It's a winch, not a winch.
It might have been a winch.
So, Leroy, sprocket wheel or wheel that you had earlier, those sell good?
They're not fast sellers. They're just I need a pulley. It's a pulley.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any riding lawnmower? Okay, so I got a Husqvarna, and where the dry belt is, I need 2 small pulleys. Do you have those in your store?
Probably not.
Okay.
Which one do you have? Because you got to find one that has the gold on.
It does. It does.
Some of them have like black.
I think we got to do a live show over on the dollar auction and do a all pocket knife show.
A pocket knife show.
We don't have that many.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We probably got 15. We
How often
You got 15.
We got a bunch at the office too.
How often you get units, Corey?
Not very often, 2 or 3 a year.
What do you have for moving stuff? Do you have a trailer or?
Well, I have a pickup and a trailer, but if we get a really big unit, we'll just rent a U-Haul. But we get them cheap enough. I mean, when we get, what was that, 10 by 20?
10 by 20.
10 by 20 that was stacked to the ceiling, like we would just rent a U-Haul. I think we only paid like $400 or $500 for it.
Yeah.
So we'd get the U-Haul. I mean, let's see.
Do what?
I tried looking for it. I can't remember who he said it was.
Mm.
So, but I don't want to call him. So he's going to have to go with it. And I don't know if you want that.
No, not really. So they'll be like, well, if you got time to go fishing, you got time to come do something else.
That's not how that works.
Let's see if I can find it.
It's not, but
The point of going fishing is explicitly not to do something else.
100% agree with that.
I'm not a fisherman.
I like fishing. I just don't get out very much anymore. We used to be out every weekend. Just
My
haven't
brother's a good
I don't
fisherman.
like fishing. I like catching.
Yeah, Teresa's not patient enough to fish. She wants results.
Could you
Well, that's
take
why it's called. That's why it's not called catching. It's called fishing.
I could sit out and fish without catching anything all day long and be just happy as if I was
Yep.
catching stuff. Wouldn't matter to me.
I had a guy laugh at me in the flea market. I said, "Oh, have you caught any deer?" He said, "I don't catch deer. I shoot them."
I've never caught a deer. That is a fact.
We catch them.
Come on. You're right. These are hard to find.
You don't trap them, do you?
Huh?
I mean, you don't trap them.
It's
You know,
illegal to catch a deer
Or bait them.
in
Do
South.
you know who Hank Williams Jr. is, Chris?
What?
Do you know who Hank Williams Jr. is?
Yes, I know who Hank Williams Jr. is.
Is that our dog?
I could set a trout line.
I can skin a book. Right,
Country boy can survive.
Corey, this isn't a bag, so I could just put a label on it, right?
What's in it?
It's a extension, a Mac extension.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Somebody will steal it because it's a Mac extension. I would put it in a black bag so it's discreet. For the
No, I just put it in just put the label right on it.
See, I would actually wrap that in cardboard before I put it in a poly.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you how I wrap that in cardboard. Let me show you this.
Because somebody will know that's an extension and they'll rip that off.
Look, just like this.
Oh no. Nope. I couldn't do that.
Hey, I wrapped it 3 times. Look. Boop.
I can poly around it 3 times.
It's gonna make it there. I mean, you can't hurt those things.
You worry,
I would just worry about somebody saying, "Oh, that's a 6-inch extension. I'm gonna snag that."
So here's a funny story. So when I was when I used to live in Providence, one of the places that I would I would have to do the mail. It was in the city, and it was a federal building, but they're all federal buildings. Well, whenever you brought packages in to ship them out, they scanned them through the X-ray machine.
Anyway. Yeah.
So
well, they know what's in them anyway.
Yeah. So they would scan them, and it was funny. They got to know me, and they were like, I would tell Bianca, they're not going to know this one. And she would go, and we'd laugh. And the guy would be like, yeah, that's a hammer. And Bianca was like, no, it's a screwdriver. And every time it would go through, you could see what it is. Or sometimes I would try to stump them, like, what's this? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't. Let me scan it again. So it was just a little game we used to play.
Yeah, it's not hard to guess when they're doing the X-ray machine.
Yeah, but one time,
company, Teresa.
Huh?
I used to have to write the labels because I didn't have a printer, and Bianca was at the house, and I would write them, put the label on it, and then she would throw it in the chair on the other side of the room.
Or all together.
It's all together. They're not worth much.
Well, she would throw it in the chair on the other side of the room. I would put the label on it, and Bianca would throw it in the chair. That's what we did. I went to the bathroom. I come back, and this little girl doesn't even have her tank top on anymore. And I'm like, Bianca, where's your tank top? And she's laughing. Well, she took her tank top, put it in a bag, and threw it in the chair.
Oh, no.
So I go to the post office, and I told the post lady, I said, hey, this one has no label on it. I said, that's her shirt. She goes, okay. She goes, you're going to get an extra $4 charge. I said, okay, no problem. The lady wrote out the thing and sent it back to her.
Nice.
So she came over to my house like 2 weeks later, right? And I was like, Bianca, you got a package.
Everybody likes mail.
Yeah, she's like, I got a package, Daddy. I was like, did you order something? She's like, no. And it was her shirt. It was the funniest.
Everybody likes mail.
Yeah. Oh, that was so funny. That's what you get. That's what you get for putting your shirt.
You want to say hi? Get over here. Come here. Hannah's here.
Hi, Hannah.
She's going to do her first live.
Is that the videographer?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yep, this is the youngest. Oh, Lord, that's not great. Oh, I gotta weigh those. I hate shipping like sets of glasses.
Oh,
You okay on the mid-century modern like glasses, but when you're shipping a set of 6, trying to keep them from breaking each other is the hardest.
Where are you with me?
eBay. I'm not going to take pictures. I'm going to weigh them. See ya. Where's she going? Oh, super. Okay. All right. Let's get a weight on these. Tray.
Oh, I gotta tell Chris something.
6. What do you got to tell Chris?
Guess what I sold the other day, Chris?
What'd you sell the other day, Teresa?
A pair of women's Lucky jeans.
Well, guess what I sold over the weekend?
I don't know.
A pair of women's Miss Me jeans.
Oh, I sell those all the time.
Nice.
guess what I sold over the weekend, Teresa?
What?
A nail apron.
Nothing, because you don't list.
Guess what I sold over the weekend, Teresa?
Ooh. I don't know
What?
what you sell, Brad.
6 Starbucks cups.
Ooh, the black ones or the Mississippi ones?
Mississippi.
So remember a while ago when we did our little short and we fixed that one radio that we had? We sold that this morning for $140.
Oh, remember the first show I was stripping out that Bose speaker? I took that amp apart and stuff. That amp sold.
For $115 because Teresa did her research.
I saw it. I was looking on your page. I was stalking you yesterday. when I do my stalking session.
I'll
I
have
see
to see that one go.
You stalk us
I stalk you guys, yeah.
Here, Chris, you can photograph
just to
these.
see what I sell?
Yeah.
He does me too.
You know, I
Teresa.
stalk Brad.
Mary?
I stalk, huh?
Sorry, Mary said, well, woohoo, go Teresa.
It's called research.
Yeah, it's called research.
Well, yeah, but Corey did his research
Why do I have both?
and was going to sell it for $50.
No, it's called me. I'm not really stalking you. It's just
Oh,
called,
you're doing research
Yeah.
for what?
I'm researching
Being nosy.
my friends.
So you want something funny? When we were at Planes to Profit, you know, Resell Rabbit. Is it Resell Rabbit or Resale Rabbit? I don't know. Whatever his name is, John. He would not tell us. If you look at everything he has, it's K. John Dugan. And we could not figure out how old he was. And Christiana has, I don't know if they're married. I don't know what they are.
Beyonce, I think.
Oh, that's right. She wouldn't tell us how old he was either. So my child that was just here decided to do some internet sleuthing and stalked the crap out of him and found out that his first name is actually Kelly.
We're
but
live.
it's John.
We're live. We're live.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's public knowledge.
Okay.
And he released it himself. So,
Okay.
and I can't remember what year he was born, but yeah, it was fun. Resale. Thank you, Mary.
What's his social?
No, that's not for you. That is
I
not
was going to draft it.
okay. I was gonna say,
It's easy.
well, you were listing dollar auction stuff.
No, I haven't been for a little bit now. I'm just drafting stuff for eBay. Nope, all good. Just gotta find the little guy.
Yeah, I'll look at my like my close friends. It's actually just my close friends. I'll look at their eBay stores every once in a while, not all the time.
Can you give me an update on how am I doing?
I didn't hear you.
I said, can you give me an update? How am I doing?
You guys sell like I was counting. What did I count? I counted how many you did the other day, like 13 in one day, but there's two of you guys. So if I'm doing one by myself,
shall we have this discussion?
no, because
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna get cussed out.
No, she's gonna make me look like I don't do anything. That's what she's gonna do. That's exactly what she's gonna do.
Is that
No.
a common thing?
They say that crap, but the whole time I've been working in here, have y'all seen Tanya one time?
Maybe she's working in the house.
She is.
She's not. She's standing right over from. What are you looking at? The camera? Or are you looking at Tanya?
I was looking to see if she's gonna come after me.
She always here.
She might have it on the TV in there for all I know.
Go, Tanya. Get him, Tanya. Get him. Okay, I have a question for Miss Mary McQueen. Miss Mary, when are you going to go live on the dollarauction.com? It's on the bottom.
What is?
Oh, it's just proud to be an American. I'm waiting, Miss Mary.
If I go live on any of those platforms, I have to get $25 a piece.
Well, you got started at $1.
No, I'm saying $25 from Ivan or from whoever owns that platform.
What are you searching?
I gotta get $25 from them.
So there's three of them. $25 to get Leroy on the platform. We might be able to swing an endorsement deal. Let's tell Terry some.
Ivan, you know how hurt Ivan would be? He's been trying to get me to go on any platform. And he wanted me to be the first one to push off the tools, and I just never did it. And I feel bad because I actually like Ivan.
Teresa, they're all listed at around 100. The last one, the only one that sold at 42
Listed
offer
at 59.
29.
Teresa, I can say that name now, right?
What name?
Oh, okay.
I wasn't listening.
Ivan.
Oh, you can say Ivan.
Okay. Okay.
We like Ivan.
I like Ivan.
He's helpful.
He's very helpful. He's a nice guy.
I'm going to copy
His
that.
information's right here.
I'll copy that listing.
That says
I did Sparky through District.
It's fine. You could say it.
you can say it. Well, I just don't say it on other things when I'm talking about the dollar auction.
Yeah. I did Spark. I did all my Sparkies. I did what? How many Sparkies through there? I think there was 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was quite a few.
Yeah.
Mary has stage fright. I don't believe that.
What happened?
You shouldn't have stage fright, Mary. You do very good on camera.
I'm afraid. I'm petrified.
Well, I can go live with you. I'll send Teresa to go live with you. You won't have to talk at all.
Well, my problem is now is I have so many friends, and that's what I was saying is
Everybody wants you to come on.
they'd be upset. Like if I went live with you guys, I know some of the resale information guys would be butthurt.
Here's the thing,
Well,
Leroy.
You got packages
Out of
on the
all your
court.
friends, I only care about me.
No, that's awesome. Man, he got that haircut, Timmy, and I thought that was some guy dropping packages off walking by the house. Didn't even recognize him.
No, I understand what you're saying, Leroy. I get that.
I bet they'd be happy for you, Leroy.
Austin cut all his hair off today.
Oh no!
Well, his sister actually cut it all off. And I just happened to see somebody walk by the window, and I thought it was a UPS guy dropping postage off.
I wouldn't list it anywhere like high as them.
No, but I think the $49.99 because there's literally none other. There's
I just said $59.99.
well, there's sold at $29.
Yeah, but they can always send me an offer.
All right,
So
we'll
do
do
$54.99.
We'll do it your way. It's wrong, but we're gonna do it your way.
I guess I would not get that job shipping packages for Corey.
No, you can't ship. Not for me.
Bring that here. Oh, memory.
When I did my taxes the first time, Corey left. Why are these phones just making noises? Hey, what's going on? Oh, I'm listening and I'm chatting with the guys in the back room. We've been listening all day. Yeah, and I was shipping, and
The guys.
now I'm finishing up my shipping, and a little under the weather too.
Mary, you're going live with Mike, as in Death Pile?
No, as in like Mike.
Or Camporelli?
Metco.
Yeah, you've been live with Mike before.
Yeah.
You do good live. I don't think you'd have any troubles. Well, you do good on camera, so I don't think lives would be any issue for you at all. Okay, that draft is out there. Price, weight, and box size should be all good. All you got to do is the rest. Everything else. I'm curious. I want to look this one up.
What one? Are you
The
playing
bag I grabbed. I'm just grabbing stuff from the hoarder house. See if this is if it's vintage or not.
Purchase shipping label.
All right. Have y'all sold anything today?
I don't know.
That's what I've been doing. Packing.
I know, but is that from yesterday's sales or the day sales?
That's all today.
No.
We are
I
at
haven't sold anything.
we're at 286 for today. So something's selling.
No, we hadn't sold nothing today.
I don't think this one's vintage, Teresa. Dang it.
Yeah, but what's it worth? It's brand new. You expect to see
W
where it's made.
Philippines.
Lady, if you keep sending me comments,
9.
I'll take that. We just sold Corey.
What was it?
Cards. A big box of cards.
How am I getting an access token denied on eBay? I can't search eBay.
Really?
I'll close out of it, go back in. Yeah, it won't let me search eBay. There it goes. I'm getting wilderness dog food with that part number. Let me try something different, I guess.
That's what it is.
That's what I thought I was doing.
Now I got that in my head, Brad. Thank you very much.
Purchase shipping label. I can't do it as good.
Purchase shipping label.
I think Brad does it better. He's good impersonator. Nope, that ain't it either.
Oh, I might have to do these in the.
I don't know if you can look these up by part number. Let's see.
I wouldn't just look it up by color.
Charcoal.
Mary says she wants to be just like us when she grows up.
We're all half asleep.
No.
Welcome, Mary. Come on in. Join the craziness.
Yeah, there's a link, Mary. You could hop in. You could go live here.
She's been on the Picking and Grinning show with us before.
Yeah. And there's no pressure because nobody's going to see it.
Yeah, there you go. Nobody's will see it.
Here's what I'm getting on eBay when I try to search. It says access token error. And it won't let me search eBay on my app.
Really?
Yep. What, Trees?
These cups have a maker's mark.
What's that access token?
I have no idea. Bad news for me is what it is.
Somebody just sold something.
Yep, $170 for a box of cards.
That's what you just sold?
Yep.
What kind of cards?
Those football cards, 1988 tops.
You sell that whole box for $177?
Yep, we sell them anywhere between that and 210.
We dropped them.
Yeah, we did just drop them. So that and 190, 180, 190.
199 and 185.
Hmm.
That's why we don't open them. Because the boxes sell, the cards don't.
Right.
Yeah, I still can't search. It's still doing it. Like, nope, can't search eBay.
Hey, Corey.
That's weird.
This is
I've never seen that.
This is 13 packages. That's it.
Nice.
That's why I like. And if Brad did 13, it'd be like this in his hand.
Yeah, I'd have an IKEA bag full of 13.
Yeah. That's the good thing about doing smalls.
Yeah.
That's why I get away with. That's why I get away with poly bags. It's little metal pieces. You know what I mean? I'm not that bad. I just.
All right. I've got to go, guys.
Yeah, I gotta go as well.
So,
Well,
I guess. Hey, Corey, I'm interested in seeing what the analytics was on this one.
well, not great, but that's okay. We got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow, I'd like to just look at it tomorrow and then let me know what you think.
Yeah, we'll do.
What it said.
Hey, Brad, we're about to head out.
Yep, Brad. You're still muted, Brad.
Yeah, I got to run to the post office here in just a minute.
All right, bye everybody. Nice show.
Bye, guys.
Peace,
Hey,
everybody.
we'll see y'all later.